What is up? We are so back. Hard to be more back than we are right now. We're there's a little bit of air been left out of the balloon with that Joel Damon bogey on the par 5. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things. There we go. There's our leaderboard. Joel has dropped to a solo 5th. We set a top 3 during the day. Oh, we got to change the channel. What's going on here?
No
we
disrespect.
set a top 3 during the day. Was going to feed families. We're still fighting for it. We got a whole back 9 left. We got Justin Rose absolutely cruising to victory. This man is aging like fine wine, like a nice Bordeaux. And we are switching to CBS to get this broadcast on. What's up, guys? We're back. Watch along every Sunday for the rest of the year. Watch the broadcast with us. 2 guys sitting on their couch who love golf. Why is this lying to me about where is the...
Are you guys also getting some DP World
Yeah,
Tour action?
I'm getting some
going on
DP
here?
World Tour action. I don't know where it came from.
We've been taken to Bahrain.
Yeah, there we go. Starting soon. What do you mean starting soon? Are we in a coverage gap? We might be in a coverage gap. I thought that was not a thing anymore. Oh no, we're back. I see that beautiful La Jolla coastline.
I can hear the music, even though it's not playing out loud.
Yeah, Rosie can roll that thing is right, says Ethan Bland. Yeah, I mean, and I was just talking to Ben. You know, people like to gaslight you about Poana. It's a nice excuse because that worm cam was sexual. Here it is. We're going to see it again. Up the hill, left to right, leaves the flag in. That thing just kisses the bottom of the flag stick. That thing would have rolled in a thimble. There's my first of many Johnny Miller impressions for the year. We're back, baby. We're back.
Can you explain the Poana thing to me?
Yeah, it's
like, what is it about the grass?
So Poana is a weed.
Okay.
So it is an invasive grass, and it's a weed, and so it flowers very quickly. So toward the end of the day, it like almost flowers even in one day, especially on like a nice day like this with good like weather outside. And so they get really bumpy in the afternoons.
Got it.
But they're playing. I mean, it's only 12 o'clock, so they're when they went threesomes. This is a TV deal, threesomes off both tees. So the final group teed off at like 9:30. If you play Poana greens that have been like stepped on and have had time to grow all day in the afternoon,
They're just kind of like a labyrinth under there.
They do get very, very, very
interesting
bumpy, but they don't look bumpy right now.
Not for Justin. Right?
Joseph Boza's in the chat, of course. Will it be when the final group gets to 10, they go live every week? Yes, we go live for the back 9 every week. That is our tempo on here. What about the DP World Tour sudden death concession? Yeah, I saw Patrick Reed lost in the playoff. The guy who won has a great, we talk about golf last names. His last name is Schott. Schott. So it's not even shot, it's like shot. Good shot, pal. Man, Torrey is one of the few golf courses that looks a lot better from the sky than it does on the ground.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That was not my experience.
When you're out there, you're like, wow, there's a lot of holes where it's just bunker left, bunker right in the fairway, bunker left, bunker right by the green. But man, that piece of property. I mean, I've been saying, if they could, there's 2 courses in California that are like this. You ever play Sandpiper?
No, but I've heard it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's not a very good golf course. It's kind of the same as Torrey, where it's like this incredible piece of property that they just kind of need to do over. All right, we got Justin. It's very tough. We got Justin Rose on 10T, beefy par 4. We got the Goodyear blimp in the back. Justin Rose just hit a little draw, 177 ball speed. He's been hitting it like 30 past Joel all day. That one misses in the left bunker. Okay, we said that realistically Rose would have to shoot 40 to give Hisatsune any chance. But look, we're focused on a lot of things today. We're focused on Siwoo Kim. Hi, I'm Siwoo Kim. Come play a hole with me.
Not playing poor,
yeah. Scotty, he's like God versus like so poor. That's what he said when we did I don't know if you guys saw, we did the one hole with him last year after he played with Scotty in Texas when he like set the record. I think he shot 30 under, whatever it was. And I was like, what was it like playing with Scotty? And he goes, I feel so poor, like I'm not even on PGA Tour, like ball has magnet to the flag. Funniest guy out there. Fire me up, Dan, says Jack. We are very fired up. Holy shit, Rosie is minus 24. Rosie is minus 24 at Torrey Pines. This is not normal. I mean, obviously the course is playing easier than it did last year. The winning score was 8 under last year. I was on the ground last year, and it was horrific weather. I mean, bad. I was actually on the ground at Torrey twice last year. Because remember they had the Genesis there?
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in I think there was a week in between. It was like this week where they went to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is the weather we've been having. And I don't know if any of you are from California, but the weather that we've been having in California the last week has been a joke how good it is. It's been like 80 degrees every day. So, and that makes a big difference. The ball is going further. Torrey Pines is long, so it's playing shorter, getting roll out. And also the rough not being wet makes a really big difference. You get that wet rough at Torrey, and the club doesn't cut through it nearly as well. So definitely a different Torrey this week, but he's running and hiding from the field. 24 under par. I don't know what the course record or the scoring record is for this tournament, but I gotta think that
I think he's flirting with it.
I would definitely think so.
Look it up.
Yeah, and he also we have ChatGPT now, so you can just ask ChatGPT all these questions. It's incredible. We
didn't have that last year.
Do you have ChatGPT Pro?
Yeah,
it's the best. Dude, ChatGPT is so nice to me. I mean, I know it's like designed to be like sycophantic, like it's designed to get you to want to use it. But it is so nice to me. It always is like, that's a great thought. Like, oh, you're handling this perfectly.
You can put in the settings in the back, like, you respect me and you think I'm smart.
Really?
I don't talk to you like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
I should put in there like, I'm a cuck. Like you should talk to me like a cuck. Like tell me I'm fucking
How do you
shit.
talk to her?
Tell me to sit in the corner and watch.
I think I told mine to be rational and reasonable.
The multi-view on ESPN Plus added this year is a game changer. So is the watch along. A lot of people don't realize Bethpage has Poa annua. There's actually a number of courses in the Northeast that have Poa annua. Quaker Ridge, where I was a member in Scarsdale, has some of the purest Poa greens you'll ever see. But yeah, so our course, Brentwood Country Club, had Poa annua forever, and then tried to go to Bentgrass, and now there's just like Poa annua all over the place because it's invasive. Like literally, Poa annua is so invasive that if they actually wanted to keep Poa annua off the Brentwood greens, they would have to tell everyone like you can't wear the same shoes that you wear other places. Oh, okay. You get like a little seed on your shoe and then step on the green. Like that's how invasive it is. It's crazy. So when we redid the course, they were like, "Oh, there's this new chemical that just got approved by the FDA and like it kills Poa annua." It doesn't kill Poa annua. You can't fight Mother Nature.
The scoring record is 22 under to par.
Okay, so he's looking good. All right, Brooks Koepka has missed every putt he's looked at this week. Got that one sneaking in the left side. They're really giving the Brooksy the Tiger treatment. We're seeing every shot, which is
that's what I want.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, for his first week back. They're producing a television show here.
They are. It is entertainment, and there are people who are wondering how's Brooks Koepka doing. Keith Mitchell, one of the stars of our Tito Shorties Classic, he hooped an iron shot earlier this week. Now he's got an iron into a par 5 from 208. He's flagging it. Is he going to do it again? What a shot from Keith Mitchell. He's creeping up that board. Him and Joel Damon are good friends. Wouldn't be that chill if you passed him. Is this Tony again? Yeah, Tony Finau on 16. He had the ace on this hole earlier this week.
When I was on my way over here, Keith Mitchell hooped one from 113.
Yeah.
Fairway for eagle. Oh.
Some good shots from the boys. Big comeback from Tony Finau. So he missed the cut pretty badly his first week of the year. And been struggling, really struggling, and had to rally. I think he was, I want to say 3 over through 15 holes. No, 3 under. He was 3 over, and then he had the ace, and then he birdied. Oh my God, his Satsune. That's going to Irvine, that shot, and it somehow catches a piece. You like that little California geography? But left of La Jolla is actually just the ocean. Yeah. It's not Irvine. All right, Joel from the first cut. We could use one of those shots he hit like on 7 where it went 8 inches.
Looks like he played a big cut.
He likes it though. He's kind of giving it the pimp step, carries the front edge, takes kind of a soft hop. Yeah, right in the middle of the green. That's not going to hurt him. We're going to need some birdies from Joel on the back 9 here. Ben having a mic would be smart. Is this mic not doing the trick? How about that? Is that better, you guys? Let me know if that's better.
Butch said it too. He said put it more
in the middle. Oh, it's off. There it is. It's back. Let us know if that's better in the chat. All right, so Justin Rose, that drive looked like it went right to the front of the bunker.
Beautiful.
I had to mark that ball when I did the on the bag with him.
I remember that. They had you like behind the scenes.
I was nervous. I got a little shaky hands sometimes. Some people call me Danny Shaky Hands.
Do they?
No, they don't. But that'd be funny if they did. I have sweaty hands. You know that already, though. Yeah. I have like the sweatiest hands in the game. I have to wear a rain glove when I play golf. And also, how I've been saying, and this is a little treat that you guys are going to get on the watch along. I wouldn't say this on the show. You know how I've been saying, like, who cares what it looks like? Who cares what it looks like? I have come to the realization that I would play better golf with 2 gloves.
Are you going to do it?
I don't think I can bring myself to do it. Every man has a line.
Are you gonna take back your? It doesn't matter what it looks like.
No. Well, that's why I told them. That's why I told them that this is a watch along exclusive. Like you guys.
Oh yeah,
the True Dogs. What a good shot from Justin Rose, right to the middle of the green. He's gonna give Joel a free teach, but that's what I'm saying. The watch along is like the true sickos, the community on here. So they get to know that
We let them in on our
I say,
hypocrisy.
yeah, like I say, like it doesn't matter what it looks like. 2 gloves, so it would be 2 rain gloves. Like, good thing is I'm already married,
I
you
know.
know, so
Well,
I don't have to worry about that
it's
piece.
not about the chicks though. It's about everyone else making fun of you.
Yeah, no, it's. I just don't think I can bring myself to do it. Brooksy on the third, obviously he played the back 9 first, so he's only a couple holes ahead of the leaders and where he'll finish. What a dart! Brooks has actually hit it really nicely this week.
Ball
Really,
striking.
really nicely this week.
Out of control.
Yeah, let's get to. Oh no, we're still on 10. So yeah, these. Let's see. Oh, let's do our first. Let's do our first little read of the year.
What's your optical?
My optical TrackMan.
TrackMan,
This is gonna. This is a swinger. This is actually a pretty similar putt to the one that he holed on the last hole.
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
I think he's got to play that like out there. Just joined the chat and I hear that sicko exclusive, says Andrew Herlinger. Welcome. That's what we're here for. I like Tony in the Jordan. It fits. It suits him.
Yeah, he's been wearing Nike, so it's like kind of a nice. Oh, go!
That was the replay, my friend.
Who cares? I love
learn
watching golf shots.
ball, bro. We just talked about this, but he's got the button down. I was wearing that a lot last year.
Audio off. How am I supposed to know what day it is? I don't know.
Well, we just saw him hit the tee shot in a different shirt. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Listen, it's our first watch along back.
It's Sunday.
We're getting back into the swing of things just like you guys are. All right, Finau for par. Finau, not Fino, not Fiend later. Missed it. 3-whack. Oh, I gave it the pro point. Like
that
it went
other
that
Tony
way.
Finau would have made it.
You know where it's like he points that way. Like it wasn't my fault. I just misread it. Wow, coming off. He's having a hell of a round. 1, 2, 3, 4. He was 7 under going into that.
You have that shirt.
I do have that shirt, but I don't wear it anymore.
That's right.
Siwoo Kim.
Here he is. Ooh.
He does this little step through thing sometimes with the long irons. You could see like his right foot. It was
His right leg.
Yeah, it was almost like Harold Varner. That was right on line, but just chewed into that upslope. Still a really good shot. He was playing some ball this year. Obviously had the lead going into Amex last Sunday.
Oh no.
Still laughing about you report to me. We actually talked about that earlier. And
you planted that.
No, I didn't. And Ben said that so we've been doing the official statement on the show, and I told Ben, this would be a good opportunity for you to give an official statement on Reportgate. That's what we're calling it. And he doesn't want to do it. And Hisatsune has the water in his mouth. Put the water in your mouth. You're not allowed to take it out until he holds it. So and it's a long putt. Okay? Mm-hmm. You report to me now. Give us the worm cam. That's not the true worm cam. We will let you know when we get the first worm cam of the year. Watch along, learn ball. Ben mentioned number 1 of the year. We are so back. That is right, Alex Bush. Learn ball. My man's reacting to a hole-in-one from Thursday. Every point matter getting in the first 2 signature events. If Brooks makes it on points via swing 5, they will go to 6th on that list. Well, Brooks is going to finish like 50th, so I don't think that's going to happen. But Joel is up to T4 now. Listen, the back 9 at Torrey is difficult. An even par back 9 from Joel, and I'm predicting a top 5 finish, and that's what we're hoping for today. We're not going to get greedy with the top 3. We're looking for a top 5 finish. Is the water still in your mouth? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Sorry, I had to. After Reportgate, this is your Reportgate punishment. After this, we will stop. The Reportgate stuff will stop. I promise. I don't know if I promise, but I think it will. I think it will. What's the org chart say? Great question. I do report to Ben, technically. And not technically. You enjoying that water in your mouth? Siwoo played some ball late last year. Yeah, you know what I love about Siwoo is he's such an aggressive. You can swallow it. I need it. You got to talk.
I know. I've had so much to say.
Siwoo. You know what I love about Siwoo is that he plays insanely aggressive. Like he don't give a shit where he is in the tournament. He is gonna go for it no matter what. I feel like that MasterCard logo on Justin Rose's collar got bigger.
I would not be surprised.
He's rocking the Painter shoes too.
Yeah.
Who isn't rocking the Oh, there's our worm cam. First worm cam of the stream in 2026.
Watching this whole.
I'm taking this hat on and I'm putting this hat on. We can already see it's low because of the worm cam.
Oh, it's gonna kiss.
Oh, a little kissy on the way through. What a worm cam, man! The CBS has been doing it all day. They know the worm cam is huge with the fans. I feel like we're back. You know, Torrey Pines always kind of felt like the start of the season for me because Tiger used to play. It was his first event. Now I feel like we're really in it because of the worm cam. Okay, I'm going back to my Joel hat.
Yeah, we need to rally for the man. Okay. I love Steven Yeager.
Why?
I love his cricket shirts. I love that low placket. And I just think he's like a normal dude out
You
there.
like
And
the
he's
shirt?
really good.
He is really good. All right, Joel got a teach there from Rosie. Let's hoop one here, Joel. Beautiful worm
Oh,
cam.
we
That's
worming it.
ooh, that's on a much better line. Is that going to keep breaking? Is that going to keep breaking?
Let's
keep
go.
Break. Ah!
Just needed to slow
See,
down
if that wasn't the worm cam, we would have just been like, oh, I wonder if that's going to break. But we
nice
saw
lag.
the whole thing. Good putt from Joel. Still a little bit of a cleanup coming back. How long is the tournament? That's like, how long is a piece of string, my friend? Don't know if I can answer that question for you.
4 days?
Yeah, 72 holes. Nah, they're playing in threesomes. They teed off at 9:37 local time, so I would guess they finish around 2:15. So we probably have like another hour. No, more than that. They played like 2 hours 40 on the front nine. My official
It'll be 2 o'clock.
My official prediction, and Alex, you can clip this if I'm right. My official prediction for the final putt is 2:21. 2:21.
I'm going to say 2:04.
You think they're gonna hustle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Rosie's going to start sprinting.
Just get this thing in the house. Yeah. All right, Hitsatsune, you would still have the water in your mouth. You would have taken it out now.
That would have been a nice sip. Does he hold it until he holds it? Or
I don't know what the deal is. It looked like there was.
It did look like there
was a swallow there. It did look like there was a swallow there.
Wow. I don't know how that helps.
I think he thinks about the water being like level in his mouth.
Here's Brooks.
Maybe it's a training aid. I don't know. See if
this guy cannot.
That was not even
mid-range putt.
That was not even remotely close. That was a poor effort. All right, Rosie for the par. He's just outside Joel. Was the Koepka hype overrated? I don't think so. I mean, it's his first week back. He said he was super, super nervous playing a 4-round tournament. I think Brooks is gonna. I got a feeling box office Brooks is gonna make a run next week in Phoenix. I feel like he's won there before. I think he's won twice there before. Ooh, that was a bit of a push from Justin Rose.
Who does he work with? Who's his coach?
I think it was Claude Harmon for a long time. I don't know if they're still working together, but when he was winning all the majors, it was Claude Harmon. I mean, Rose, by the way, starts the day with a 6-shot lead. He's got 3 birdies, no bogeys, just playing exactly the way you need to from the front, taking advantage when he can.
The cards are all shuffling underneath him, but he's been
steady. Rock solid. And that's the thing, when you have a lead like that. How about that roll?
They're just so fun to watch. 1 mile an hour, just dripping.
I think they're the most fun putts to hit when you get one that's like right edge down the hill and you literally just touch it and
you're holding
like,
your stance. You're just like,
yeah, it's going in.
If you move, it's gonna move.
Oh fuck, it's going in. Siwoo Kim for birdie on 11. They were talking last week that Siwoo might be a better putter with the long putter, but he said it's cheating club, so he doesn't want to use it.
Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. And I have a lot of respect for that.
Cheating.
Wow, look at that. The dolphin.
Oh, I thought that was in the air.
Bro, how clear. That looks like the Bahamas.
Nature's healing.
Nature is clearly healing. I mean,
We're back. The watch along's back.
I'm colorblind, but is that or is that not like way clear?
That was clear blue.
Predictions for the 2026 majors. Joao Coutinho. Is Joao Coutinho still playing football somewhere? Scotty's gonna win. Scotty's gonna win the Masters and the U.S. Open. That's my prediction.
I think Scotty's going to win the U.S. Open for sure.
On his birthday, 30th birthday to complete the career Grand Slam. I'm going Rory. Sorry, I'm going Scotty for the Masters and the U.S. Open. I think Rahm wins the British Open. I'm making this up on the spot. PGA Championship. Victor Hovland. How do you guys like those picks?
You want my picks?
Any new college visits? Well, says Quinn Egan. We just did Florida State, so go check that on the Scratch YouTube channel. We played with Tyler Weaver, who's an awesome player out of England. Andrew McLaughlin, who is the man, transferred from Wake Forest, and then Carson Brewer, who they call Brucey, which is a great nickname for someone whose last name is Brewer.
Brucey.
Awesome shot. CBS, NBC would be showing a sidewalk. We have said on here that CBS is setting the standard. Should bet on Rose Masters before this tourney shoot. Yeah, that tournament has evaded him in cruel fashion in the past.
That's my pick. I think it's his year.
You think so? One for the old guys, 45 years old. Yeah, I mean, look, he lost in a playoff in 2017 to Sergio. That one still bothers him. If you ask him about that, he'll still say that still bothers him. And then obviously losing last year in a playoff to Rory when I think he shot 65 or 64 on Sunday. So
I like it just because he's been playing years of good golf in a row. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like it could culminate. This
Yeah,
year
I mean,
like
I
that.
think an interesting like sort of perspective with Rosie is he was offered they talked to him about potentially being the Ryder Cup captain before. Now they're offering it to Luke Donald for a third time, which I suspect he will take. I don't know, but and Rose was like, nah, I'm still playing. I don't wanna step into that arena. And
Like
he
the
knows
complete opposite of the Keegan
right, but he
conversation.
knows that he'll get one. Like he's a surefire future captain. Okay,
Yeah.
speaking of Justin Rose, the telecast is back. We are back. 5-iron from 215 down the hill, the 11th. Starts left and it's turning left. I think this is going to miss the green.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Oh,
Wow. Didn't that look like it was going to miss the green?
it looked like it was going to go in that bunker.
Yeah, but it carried it on a similar line to Si Woo's, but also below that slope, but with a 7-shot lead. Anything on the green?
Yeah, that's
Greens
where
in
you wanna
regulation are your friend. Did Dan and Ben hear that the LPGA Tour has gotten backlash today? Yes. I just spoke to someone who was on the ground, and they said that the decision was, I quote, charm and soft. That's their words, not mine. We're going to talk about it on the show next week. I want to hear a little bit more before I know. Okay, Hitsatsune is trying to hit it into the ocean. That is so far left into some thick rough, right next to a young fan who's going to get an up-close look at Ryo Hisatsune, which is a dream come true.
It would be for me.
He's wearing the tailor-made gear. I think don't they only make that in Asia?
Yeah, I think that's true, actually.
Yeah, because it's all Sunday. Do you see also the Sunday Red is like crushing it?
Yeah.
Like that they like blew past their like targets and stuff. I feel like they got dunked on when they first started.
A little bit. I think people were quick to hate
Yeah,
some like Tiger doing something.
and it was like expensive. It was pretty expensive.
Yeah, but ask anybody who knows what they're talking about, and it like the prices are warranted.
Yeah, it's good quality stuff. All right, Joel Damon on the tee on 11.
Good line.
Yeah, it's cutting. That's a little right of the flag based
It could go
on
in.
Justin Rose's. Yeah, that flag's on a back shelf.
Look at the
there.
wind though.
Yeah.
They're all getting held up.
The flag's on a back shelf there. That's really a hard one to get to, but a good shot for Joel. It's tie for fourth. Let's see. Brooks is using this tournament to get his feet back under him, said Joseph Bosa. I agree. Don't think Hovland is a shout. That's okay, Coutinho. We can all disagree. Would love to see Rose with the jacket. No Bryson mentioned for the majors. There's only 4 of them. And I got Scotty winning 2, so. Yeah, Nelly won by 3. We saw that. First one in a while.
What do you know about Aronimic?
It's old school. It's like classic Northeast, big, hard. Rose has won there before. They had a playoff there, a playoff event there. I think when he got to number 1 in the world, 2018, he won the 3rd playoff event there, I want to say, before the Tour Championship where Tiger won. Hi, D-Rap. Shout out from Ireland.
Hey.
My boy Rosie, what a legend. We love Ireland. I love Ireland. Where is that? Where's the yardage book?
It's on the balls down there.
Speaking of Ireland, I had this on there. We put the zones up there instead, but our boy Johnny Keane, South of Ireland champion, actually won a tournament today on some tour that I hadn't heard of, but I had a life-changing trip to Ireland. I will never forget my time in your beautiful country.
2025's Dog of the Year, right?
2025 Dog of the Year was Jonathan Keane. Was our caddy at Lahinch. Said that he was just hoping to get into the South of Ireland, just to play. And then he wins it at home in Lahinch. First local winner since 1951, the legend Johnny Keane. Man U being 4th in the league is also banana land. I was at O'Brien's. Speaking of Ireland, I was at this incredible Irish bar on Wilshire and 23rd in Santa Monica. O'Brien's, we go there, my wife and I, for all the Man United games. Just electric. Woke up at 5:30 this morning. Was there at 6.
It's actually crazy. I saw their Instagram story last week. The line that was all the way down the block.
Dude, there was a
that
line.
place.
So we played Arsenal last week, who's the best team in the league. And the game started at 8:30, and at 7:30 there was a line of probably 150 people waiting on Wilshire.
You might have been the most electric guy in the line though. And they got to you on the yeah,
Give
you
him
got
one
in
of these.
the camera.
Well, Willie is like the guy who owns it. He's become a pal. All right, Brooksy from the right bunker on 4th, getting the Tiger treatment.
I love this golf swing so much.
Yeah, it's very athletic.
Yeah.
It's sort of like diet Chris Goddard.
I would say it's like refined Chris Goddard.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's going to be an interesting putt up and over that ridge. Oh, Sahith, who's having a really nice start after a nightmare year, honestly. I think he finished like 140th. Long birdie putt, and he just runs it by. He made 5 birdies in his first 9 holes playing with the defending champ Harris English. Good to see Sahith back. Sahith's got like a pretty distinct walk. You know,
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't really move his arms, and he kind of like, you know, he's got a little bounce
His
to it.
shoulders move. But
Yeah,
his,
it's like
but his arms don't.
he's got a little bit of this going on. They can't create drama. Rosie's at 24 with a 7-shot lead. That is correct. We are not in a position to manipulate the tournament.
Hey,
that we
count
are
your
watching.
blessings. This could be Cameron Young with a 7-shot lead.
Bruno. He's from Sporting like Cristiano. That's the best part about going to the bar is like they're chanting the whole time.
It's the best part about European sports fans.
Yeah,
is the chants.
Yeah, and we've talked about that a lot with the Ryder Cup.
Exactly.
Like, how many times can you chant USA? You know,
it's getting kind of old. It's like 250 years old.
It's getting really, really old. This year 250, our wonderful country.
Yeah,
1776 plus 250.
Wow.
DJT is gonna have a parade, I'm sure.
I think he is planning something big.
Hitsatsune, he's gripping down the shaft, going for the flopper. Hard to judge out of this rough, and he's going to be in a very similar spot to Joel. Maybe he gives Joel a little bit of a teach.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at old JD's putt here. We got to go green first, and then we can, look at that. That is a great image of what these guys are looking at. So Joel's going to have to come over the slope, but not a ton of break. It's going to break right at the hole. We're going to get a nice worm cam there.
Is the back left, is that all chased away?
I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it looks like it's pretty flat, but because I think you have to land it on there. I mean, Joel landed it like right here. It would have to be the perfect shot, and you're coming in from 213. You know, like you'd have to throw one way, way, way up in the air, and then long is probably no good. So that's the percentage shot. And again, Joel, we talked about this like before we came on the air. You were saying like Joel's got to like get aggressive, make some putts. I don't think so. I think Joel is playing for the top 5 finish. He's looking at Hitsatsune and Siwoo. I don't think he's
almost playing like he's playing with the lead.
Yeah, like
he's playing like Rosie.
Yeah, like I don't think that he. I mean, he said yesterday he was like my only hope is if Justin Rose misses his alarm. You know, so I don't think he came in thinking that he had much of a shot today. But
I wanted to ask you about Joel because we spent some time with him Tuesday night this week, and I thought he had like a really refreshing disposition, I would say. Like he feels like a new Joel in a way.
When we were at dinner?
Yeah, just like seeing him about. And then like you hear the quotes are still funny. He still has like the sense of humor and that like trigger for that.
Yeah, we had a big knockaround dinner on Tuesday with all of the knockaround execs and then also the players who are sponsored by Knockaround because obviously Dan on Golf is presented by Knockaround. I'm wearing Knockarounds. So Hubbard was there, Mark Hubbard. Joel was there, Peter Malnati was there, and Joel was in great spirits, really good spirits. He was one of the last guys in the field.
He looks good too. He just looks like there's like a weight off his shoulders.
A little spring in his step. Hitsatsune for par. Just runs out of speed.
Nice.
That will be a bogey, so that's down to -16. And Hisatsune's got the lefts a little bit. You don't want to have the lefts coming down the back nine. So look at Joel lurking there in the background. I think Joel's thinking, I'm gonna do the old leapfrog on this guy.
Hoopty.
Oh, I was wrong. Rose won in 2010 at Aronimink. Sorry about that. Thank you, James, for the correction.
Thanks,
Keegan
James.
won in 2018. European sports fans have those chants because the average Joe, what's IE? Average Joe, i.e. actual fans, can afford to get into sporting events there. That is definitely part of it. It's
fair.
It's more of a common man thing over there. Look at Hitsatsune. As of right now, he'd be leading the Aeon Swing 5, so that would get him into Riviera and Pebble. So he's got a lot to play for too. All right, Justin Rose coming up and over the ridge. That does not have anywhere near enough gas from Justin Rose. First kind of wobble that we have seen from Rosie. A little tentative with that putt. He's going to have probably all of 8 feet coming in. But don't look at the Tourcast, by the way, because it might be a little bit ahead. Siwoo Kim playing from the very right side of the fairway on the par 5 12th. That looks like a beautiful flight, kind of a rising cut. Trying to get to that. Is that going to sit on the green? It rolls just into the fringe. He should be able to putt that. A very good shot from Siwoo. So he's looking good to get to 16 under. How sick would it be if Joel made a putt here before we got to the par 5? Answer, daily double. Very sick. Come on, Joel.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Joel. Give it a whack up that hill.
Go.
All right, good putt. Just missed it on the right side, but that's going to be a tap-in par for Mr. Joel Damon to stay in a tie for 4th. Getting a nice look at Andrew Novak, one of the breakout players from last year.
I like this guy.
Yeah, good little preview of what's to come on 16. And it's a dart. That's a pretty gettable flag on 16. You can land it right in the middle of the green. Joel needs to find 3 birdies to get second. I'm not so sure. There's a lot of bogeys out there.
As of right now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the math is correct on it. This is the party with the booze. Oh, that's not very nice, Oahu golf guy. I know what he's referring to, though. Remember when I said I made that analogy about Liv being like the nerd with all the good alcohol is throwing a party, but then there are hot chicks at the other party. And then when people start to leave, like, you don't want to be the last loser at the party.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for... Oh, no, Oahu golf guy is not... He doesn't like us. He's negative. He comments a lot of negative stuff in the chat. Yeah.
But he remembers our references.
And he's watching. All right, Justin Rose, worm cam. Amazing worm cam from Justin Rose.
Lined.
Oh, it sneaks in the right side. There's the worm cam. Worm cam, please. Worm cam, thank you. We're so back. Torrey Pines feels like the first tournament of the year. This is the first stream of the year. It feels like the first tournament because Tiger used to play. It's our first stream of the year, and we got our first delicious worm cam right there from Justin Rose. Been so solid today. Just so solid. Hasn't made a bogey yet playing with the lead. That is big-time stuff. I had to go for the worm cam for that one.
I think all I ask for these last 8 holes is that Joel Damon give us a few moments. I just want to get excited around something.
I want to throw this hat.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big hat thrower. All right, here's Brooksy. Maybe he's struggling with the 6-footers, maybe the 60-footers. Yeah, Rose has an 8-shot lead, which is pretty crazy. We've done a couple of these streams in the past. I remember in the past we did the Brian. If you were here for the Brian Harmon stream, comment that you were here for the Brian Harmon stream, and maybe I'll send you something because that was a battle.
Was that the Texas?
That was Valero Texas Open, and they were all shooting 4 over par, and Brian Harmon was just cruising to victory, and then we had Scotty Scheffler, but that was kind of fun because we were hoping for the record, and we were gonna, Scotty's box office. All of Scotty's wins rate really well, which I find to be really interesting. Also, 12's a par 4, so that's on me for the Siwoo comment. Siwoo is putting for birdie, not for par. 505 yards, par 4. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Is Dan single?
Nah.
Mrs. Rapp is in the house.
Be careful how loud you ask.
We're in the doghouse. She's in the real house. Hardest watch of the year, says Tucker Jensen. Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough one, but we made it through. All right, Justin Rose on the tee on 12. Needs to find the fairway here because it's 513-yard par 4, but with an 8-shot lead, you just got to find dry land. Kind of an interesting reverse tracker look that we're getting here.
Yeah.
That one's going left as well. Looks headed for that bunker. Maybe short of it. Just short of it, but sits down. Sits down in there. Can't see it. Congratulations. Thank you, Gregory Van Pelt. I appreciate it. We've been married for about 2.5 years, but congratulations always work. All the bets are for anyone but Rose. Got a bet on Rio getting second. How's he doing? Thanks for streaming. You can see our leaderboard on the bottom right. He's in solo second. So as of right now, you would win that bet. Look at these waves at La Jolla. By the way, did you take in the La Jolla scene at all when you were there on Tuesday night?
I didn't get to, really. I don't know why I was distracted or blocked by something.
Mrs. Dan on Golf and I went to the ocean, went to the beach.
Oh, you did?
With the dogs. We brought our dogs on the stream. We brought our dogs to La Jolla, and that was one of the nicest sunsets I've seen in a really long time.
That was before dinner you guys went there?
Before dinner we went there. Just a nice quiet moment. There was actually a guy. It was like out of a movie. He was clearly wasted. He went to a homeless person who had a handle of plastic vodka in a brown bag, took a swig of it, and then his wife comes out running from the car and she's like, "You're fucking wasted. You're drinking with homeless people." And then the two of them were like arguing in the car. It was so awkward.
That's an all-time scene though.
It was, I will never forget it. She's like, and she said in Spanish too, she's like, "Con este gente," like with this guy.
With this guy?
So I think that that's like his plug. Like I think he goes and like when he wants to, because the homeless person obviously, looked like a homeless person. And that's unhoused. Whatever. I don't know why.
It seems like they knew him.
Dude, and then the other guy was in like jeans and a shirt. Like, and the woman was driving like a nice car and she was like trying to leave and he had like the door open while she's like in the driver's seat. It was a really awkward scene.
I think that's a message for the wives out there. Like, let your husbands be friends with who they want.
I don't know about that one. If your husband is taking swigs out of a plastic handle vodka from an unhoused individual, maybe it's
lips on him, just like
waterfall. You can waterfall it.
Waterfall.
At least be COVID safe. Actual tournament in Chicago or bring back the Century. I think the BMW should be in Chicago. It's the old Western Open. Chicago has so many great golf courses. The crowds are always massive. Is the rough at Torrey Poa as well? Looks gnarly. I don't know. Let's look at that. Can you ask ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Not a fan of Colt Nosta. Negativity. We're not going to talk about it. Mrs. Dan on golf is crazy. That's her name for the rest of the year. Kikuya. I know the fairways are Kikuya. The rough might be Kikuya as well. There's a lot of Kikuya on the West Coast. Brown Country Club, which I've got the map right here. You guys might have heard about a certain club championship that happened there earlier this year. I don't know who won it.
A little nuance that matters at Torrey. The primary rough is Kikuya.
Yeah.
Fairways and tees Kikuya, overseeded with rye, and the greens are
Poa. Yeah, Kikuya gets really nasty. You'll see it at Riviera, and it doesn't take a lot. They don't have to be that long. It's a really dense grass. I think there's an overseed of rye, says Tunker Jensen. We love a little grass talk. Yes,
Correct.
Bring the tour back to Chicago, says Nicole Ray. I couldn't agree more. That's our head of social over at the Scratch.
And a resident Chicagoan.
Must be awesome to be 8 shots up this far, says David Y. Kema.
Yeah, must be sick.
Can screw up so much and be safe. Rose earned it. Yeah, he's played unbelievable golf. Here's Siwoo on 12 for birdie, not for eagle. Again, my apologies. I was just wrong. Sometimes you're wrong in life. And that one slides by just on the high side, but should be a pretty straightforward par there for Mr. Siwoo. Here's Andrew Novak trying to cash in on that birdie on 16. This putt breaks left. We just saw Tony Finau's break left. Andrew Novak handled it perfectly. He's got some nice flow coming out.
Came in.
And a left-hand pickup. Oh, that looks like a mullet. I think that's a mullet, isn't it? I mean, is the hair around his ears?
See the top, yeah. It looks cropped in the sideburn. Yeah.
Also could bring a tour event back to DC. Wells Fargo at TPC Potomac was sick. 8 shots up is what the guy was with the homeless bro. I know. He had a four. Brooks just missed another one, by the way. He had a 4-shot deficit. Yeah, and then he made a double bogey. And I'm telling you guys, it was a public scene. It was at this beach, so there was probably 100 people watching, just being like, "Oh my God, get your life in order." It was not something that I will forget.
I wish I was there to defend my man. Just trying to have a good time.
I know you would have been horrified. You would have been like worried for the woman's safety, because I was.
Oh,
this guy was wasted, and the woman was yelling at him like, "Stop drinking." And he's like, "I love you. You're the love of my life." He kept saying that. He goes, "You want me to tell everyone you're the love of my life?"
It doesn't sound like she was in danger.
Dude, this guy was off his rocker. Brooks can't putt is correct. All right, Joel, this is a tough shot, man. I can see a little bit of the ball, so that's the good news.
Yeah,
it's not the worst lie ever, and he should be able to run it up. He's got 246 in.
That's a tight collar up there, but there's a window.
Well, when there's a will, there's a way. On the same run as Rose. Into the wind off the left. So he's probably got a 4-iron. He's gripping down and hoping that this thing can chase up that little gap.
Just like that.
And it looks like it's a little bit left. All right, it rolls at least into the front of the bunker, but come on, Joel.
Man, that's a tough bunker shot. He's got to carry the shelf.
Yeah. That is a tough bunker shot. Damn it, Joel. Brooks' putter is schizophrenic. That is one word for it. Was Brooks' run overhyped? We already talked about this. Does he have any wins left in him? Feel like P. Reed has a better chance? P. Reed's the better golfer right now, that's for sure. But no, I don't think it was overhyped. You got a 5-time major champion coming back from Live Golf. He was one of the biggest stars who went over there. He's one of the biggest stars to come back. So no, I don't think it was overhyped. Now, should they be showing every single one of his shots? I think we sort of get the picture now, Maybe show him coming up 18, giving the nice wave to the... He'll be coming up 9 because he went off the back 9.
Honestly, at this point, I am...
You're invested?
I want to watch him miss these short putts. I want to see if he figures that out before next week.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing going wrong.
Yeah, he is hitting it really nice.
He's putting like me at Brentwood.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's that bad. Wait, I want to see what Brooks' stats are. Let's take a look here. Brooks Koepka shot details. So Brooks is stats. Brooks is minus 7.5 putting for the week.
He's losing. He lost 7 strokes to the field.
7.5
putting.
Yeah. I mean, even if you add those 7, like he's not in the mix, but he's doing a lot better than he is now. All right, Rosie from the left rough, similar line to Joel. Let's see if he can control that club face a little bit better and run it up. Definitely started right, but we don't have the shot tracer. That's going to be no issues. This is one of the hardest holes on the golf course. He's just in front in 2. He avoided that bunker. Joel's looks like it was probably a little bit of a worse lie, and that Kikuya rough with the overseat of rye, as we have clarified.
Ooh.
That is as close to a bunker as you could possibly get for Mr. Hisatsune. What a break there, and it looks like sitting up nice in the Kikuya. 213 in. He's had the lefts recently. There's another left. The wheels might be coming off for Mr. Hitsatsune.
Hit that guy.
Get out of the way, dog. Come on. To be fair, he was standing on the rope line like 20 yards short. He's probably like, there's no possible way this guy hits me. But, guys, Hitsatsune's got the lefts. I could see Hisatsune shooting 3 or 4 over on this side. Jay Day, who had a really hot first round. This is going to spin. Yeah, beautiful shot from Jason Day.
It's going in.
You know what's going on right now is the Malbin Buckets Club tournament that Willie's playing.
On the other course.
On the North course. Willie is playing. I wonder if you guys can find live scoring.
I wonder if there is live scoring.
Let us know.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. We're playing through with J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons, by the way, what an actor. And I know he's getting paid a lot of money to be in these commercials, but I just think he's too good of an actor to be like a bit commercial guy. Maybe it's just because Whiplash is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Whiplash is so good.
He is a psycho in Whiplash.
You're Sawth on the playing through.
Sawth is hooping into a tie for 4th with Joel Damon and still has the par 5 18th to play. What a round from Sawth Thigala that he has going on right now. Wow, Sawth is balling. Sawth is, 6 under for the round. That's big time at Torrey Pines South on Sunday. Let's knock Joel Damon off our little mini leaderboard, though. So now Joel's in a 1, 2, 3, 4. He's now in a 6-way tie for 4th. So, guys, every point is crucial for Joel. Every point, every stroke, every person. I remember when Joel had a chance to win in Dominican last year and blew it, and you're thinking, oh, it's fine. He finished 2nd, he finished 3rd. Every point counts at the end of the year. Is Hisatsune rushing or dragging? He's rushing through transition. That's why he's hitting. I think if you're rushing, you're hitting it left. If you're dragging, you're hitting it right. So 100%. he is the definition of rushing. That is a great callback, though. Good to see Sawth getting it back so far this year. Yeah, Sawth's a rich character on the tour. He's so unassuming. Such a good kid. I used to play some junior golf against him, and always kept an eye on him. Got kind of a rough deal. So he was the number 1 player in the country, and Pepperdine in college, and Pepperdine was the number 1 team in the country, and then they got COVIDed. So the season got totally axed.
That stinks. Yeah. Pepperdine, what a campus.
Yeah, kind of looks like this, honestly.
Yeah.
Keith Mitchell from the way left rough on, is that 16?
Getting a lot of Keith Mitchell. Actually.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's in that tie for 4th with his buddy Joel Damon, and he stuck it again. Keith Mitchell's iron play is fantastic. Let's see what Keith Mitchell's stats are. The iron play today has got to be plus a big number. When you hoop one, you get a big number.
What's the word on Xander? I think Xander sounded pretty happy to be going home.
He did. He was like, yeah, the baby's there.
They were like, oh, is it sad that like you missed the cut in San Diego? He's like, actually, the more I think about it, this is the only place I'd want to miss the cut and go home early.
It's true. But, so 72, his consecutive cut streak comes to an end at 72. And the new leader is 65 with Scotty Scheffler. Could he make it would take another
80 tournaments.
It would take another 4 seasons because he only plays like 20 a year. Crazy to think about. And that includes, and I know
is it though? No,
but I know, a lot of people say, oh, there's a lot of no-cut events in there, which is true. There's a couple no-cut events in there. There's like, I think 4 or 5 on the PGA Tour now.
Do
Maybe there's more. They count those. Yeah, that counts as a made cut, but it also counts the majors. So you got to make the cut in all the majors. You got to make the cut in the Players. You got to make the cut at Riviera. So got to make the cut at Memorial. Yeah, it's easier to make cuts now maybe than it used to be, but Tiger also had WGCs, which had no cut back in the day. But of those 72 cuts in a row Xander made, I bet half were actual cuts and the rest were signature events where you get 4 rounds no matter what. Point taken.
Mm-hmm. However, the standard for Scotty Scheffler right now is win. So
that's true.
Making cuts feels like...
I think he already broke Tiger's record of consecutive top 10s.
Really?
Yeah, I think the record was 16. All right, Rosie from just in front of the green.
Right on it.
Yeah, he didn't like the contact, though. That comes up a little bit short. We might get our first bogey of the day from Justin Rose. Hitsatsune also not able to get it at all close. Let's update the Tourcast here. All right, Joel's in that bunker. It's not it's not like the most insane bunker shot of all time. There's not a crazy ridge there. He's just got to carry it past. He's got to carry it past this, otherwise it's going to take a hard kick right. So Joel's going to try to land this. Call it 10 feet short left. It'll probably have some spin. Let's see it, JD. Come on, Joel. from the upslope, which makes it a little harder because it's a long bunker shot. Let's see if Joel can handle this one.
Oh, he flew it. Oh, it didn't fly. It's running. It's not gonna make it up
Yeah,
that hill.
it's not going to get up the hill, and that's going to be another 20 feet from par.
Christ.
If he misses his putt, I'm ditching the Joel outfit.
Because you're abandoning him, or because you think it's your
because
fault,
we got to change up the vibes.
All right, I like
Siwoo on 13. This one is definitively a par 5. This tee box, if you guys have ever been at Torrey Pines, is so far back. It is a hilariously difficult tee shot that only the pros
And see, we can
handle.
on the line.
And he just put it about 3 inches left of the line. A great tee shot there for Siwoo. Here is Tony Finau trying to finish with another birdie. Probably sneak into the top 10. This is a rapidly fast putt. He just gets it started. It's breaking to the right. Is it going to keep breaking? It does not. Just slides by on the left side. But a good bounce back week for Tony Finau wearing the button down.
And a good shirt.
Joel gave up on that. I think it was more a function of the sand going in his face. Keith Mitchell for birdie. This is to get into a tie for third with Siwoo. Starts that well outside the hole, and it breaks right across it. Look how much break there was in that putt. So Keith Mitchell cannot convert on the excellent approach. By the way, Keith Mitchell has picked up. He leads for the week in strokes gained approach, plus 7.382 and plus 4.1 already on his round today.
Wow.
So that is some really, really good iron play.
Oh, I see the shirt now. It's the Tory logo, like the trees.
All right, I'm going to read a tweet. Beth Ann Nichols. I'm gutted that we don't play tomorrow, says Lydia Coe. The forecast tomorrow isn't great, but it's better than today. The LPGA doesn't play again until February 19th, and Joel missed the par putt. This is going away. It was fun while it lasted. We're going back to the worm cam. Nelly Korda won't hit a shot on TV today. Fans won't see her again until mid-March. There's a lot I don't understand. So this is this decision is not super popular. All right, and Joel has played his last 5 holes in 3 over par.
That's a lot of damning context from Beth Ann Nichols there, I would say.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Wait, also, where did the Tourcast go? Oh, no, there it is. All right, so Joel, unfortunately, guys, is down to T9. Joel's down to T9. We have a par 5 coming up. I'm not giving up. And me taking off the get up is not me giving up. It's actually me doubling down. You know? It's actually me thinking.
It's you committed to our mans.
All right, Justin Hope's worm cam. Amazing. Sorry.
First worm cam of the year up on social. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Honestly, though, like and subscribe.
Do it. Yeah, give us a like on the stream. Yeah, Nelly doesn't play the Asian swing. Dan, can you tell us what time the Wednesday shows will go live? 6 p.m. Eastern. Hit Satsune for his par. That is a hell of an up and down. Fighting the lefts, but what a grindy par that is on 12. That'll settle it a little bit, especially with a par 5 coming up. Big one for his Satsune.
Hell of a round with the lefts, honestly. Like
Yeah,
out in
he's
32.
He's grinding it out. He's doing
boat.
what he can. Nico Højgaard has crazy speed and distance. He was hitting at 330 every time at sea level next to the ocean. He does have crazy speed. He has crazy speed. We saw him working on the range with Mark Blackburn early in the week.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you about Damon. I feel like every time people ask him, one of the things he says is like, "Oh, I can't hit it as far as these guys out there." I feel like he's bombing it this week.
Nah,
like, he's out there 325. I saw.
Nah, let's see what his. Can we see the stats on the driving distance?
But like, if you hit it 300 yards, isn't that fine?
Wait, if the other guys are hitting at 330. Driving distance 295. He's in 68th, and there's only like 70 something guys that make the cut. First bogey for Justin Rose. We got a nice look there from the worm cam, and it was never close. Also, I can't see that has frozen now, so we need to go back down. Yeah, there we're back. I hate when it freezes. It freezes on the restream. I don't think it's frozen. We're not frozen for you guys, right? Yeah, I saw online tomorrow it's supposed to be 53 at Lake Nona. They could have finished if they wanted to. We need to get some sort of. Addy should ask the tour what's going on here.
Statement.
Hey, you need to tour BYU. They are not to be messed with. Kei Akina is no joke. I'm aware that he's a baller. The problem with this college series, and this is another one that I'll tell you guys, this is a little bit of a watch along exclusive. I'm getting a little old for it. I'm getting a little old for it. I'm 31. Started doing it when I was 29, and I know that 29 to 31 is not a huge difference. But it feels like a big difference.
I think the kids point of it is that you're old.
I keep getting older and older, and those kids keep staying the same age.
And that's an issue.
And that is an issue. When not hating on Liv, this is what y'all do, says Cocoon Busters. We don't hate on Liv. We just call it like I see it. Also, you're gone. You're in timeout.
Timeout.
No negativity.
First time out of the year.
Yeah, no negativity. Yeah, I mean, I want to go to Arizona State. That's a big one that I want to go to. Oklahoma State politely declined, so we wanted to go there this year, but they said it wasn't going to work with their schedule. And it also gets to a point where, you know, it's a lot of travel for me. We do them, so I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain. We like to do those in the off season, like in the sort of October, November, December range. Because during the year I'm just going to so many tour events and with the show. And these college campuses are hard to get to. Like they're usually not in major cities, so it's a couple flights and it's just a lot. It's a lot, especially like on the 1 month where I have to kind of not travel. So we'll probably do a couple more. But it's not a series that I'm gonna do for the rest of my career. I'll just put it that way.
But we can keep it, right?
Yeah, you can keep it. Yeah, someone else can do it. Texas Tech, yeah, Ludwig's hometown, or not hometown, adopted hometown, Lubbock. Listen, there's a lot of great colleges with a lot of great college programs. But also like the stuff's got to perform, and it costs us money to make those series. To make those, we have to get the crew out there and everything, and we haven't had a sponsor on them, so it's not as simple as just, you know, making the video. Knowledge, he goes toe to toe with Tony. Not sure who you're talking about. Oh, Akina? I'm not sure. I know they're not the most relevant, but I'd bet you find a gem at West Virginia. I actually drove through the West Virginia campus one time. It's cool. Really cool. Morgantown?
I spent a lot of time in Morgantown.
Did you?
I spent a lot of time in Morgantown in my days.
What, is it close to where you grew up?
Yeah, my dad was born like 30 minutes from it on the other side of the border in Pennsylvania. And
yeah, because West Virginia's tiny, right? Like, yeah.
But a lot of my family went to WVU.
Big party school.
Oh yeah.
Big party school. Do you remember the I'm Schmacked? Was that before your time? Or after your time, rather?
I think it was after my time.
Yeah, so I'm Schmacked. I don't know if you guys in the chat remember the I'm Schmacked videos, but when I was in high school, they were big time. They were big time. It was like these guys, they were, you know, in their 20s, they would go to different college campuses and basically just like take a camera around and go to all these crazy parties. And I remember they set a couch on fire in the one at West Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever set a couch on fire?
No, I saw couches on fire.
What goes into the decision to light a couch on fire?
I think you got to be in a certain mindset to really understand. You know what I mean? Like my man with the handle and his unhoused drinking buddy.
Oh, I got to stop playing that on loud.
Northwestern, why don't you go back to your alma mater? For the last episode, you should go back to your alma mater and like live out your college golf dreams at where you went to school.
No, absolutely not.
Because for the finale, you wouldn't do that?
They're all indoor. They have like this indoor facility. It would be cool. Yeah, I mean that one I could do because I could go see my wife's family. You know, I could kind of kill two birds with one stone.
It's interesting that they're all indoor there. I guess it makes sense though, based on that.
Max beers in one round.
Like in our all time?
Well, I think he's probably asking us. I don't like, if I'm like trying to get drunk on the golf course, which will happen once in a while, I'm drinking like tequila. Drinking like 9 beers in one round of golf it's just a lot of liquid.
When it's really hot, like when I play in like Florida and I'm like sweating, I love just like ice cold beer after ice cold beer because you never really get drunk from it.
Right. Your body like metabolizes it really quickly.
But otherwise, when we're like out here jaunting around, like
it's so nice.
One cocktail is nice,
yeah,
you know?
And also like I live right next to the golf course that I play, so it's like I don't want to come back like smelling like booze, and then she's like, "Well, you already played golf, and now you're just useless for the rest of the day."
If you guys like transfusions, try a gin transfusion. That's my go-to.
Gin transfusion. Texas Tech all day. Mahomes is about to have that comeback season for the ages. I'll volunteer to join Scratch to do the college series, says Tucker Jensen. I thought it was till you turn 35. It's either till I turn 35 or my wife is pregnant, whichever one comes first. And inshallah, it will be my wife being pregnant. Rose is going to be 300K behind DJ for 5th on the all-time money list. Okay, There you go. Getting a nice CEO interview here. He looks very dapper. Give me a little review of the outfit.
Not enough people are messing with their pocket squares in interesting ways these days. I think the pocket square is probably thought to be dead. I've never given up on it.
You're bringing it back?
I like what my man's doing here with it. And simple color combo is always helpful.
What color is the tie and what color is the pocket square?
The pocket square is baby blue, and the tie is like maroon and navy, like paisley situation.
Okay.
It matches navy jacket.
Got it.
Jim Nance's tie is also really sick.
That's also paisley, isn't it?
Paisley, and it's like gold and yellow.
What's the backstory on paisley? Is that a person?
I don't know.
That feels like a ChatGPT question.
Yeah, maybe we should ask our
friend. That feels like a chat. I'm gonna go take a
paisley. It makes me think of Prince.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a second.
I'll hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down.
All right.
Just talk.
Dogs. We got J Rose.
No, we got Siwoo.
Oh, we got Siwoo. We stepped in front of the TV, to be fair. Blimp just went by. Let's see what our mans can do. 1 yard off the line in the middle of the fairway. There's a good year, Blimp. Looks like it's headed right. If he can carry those bunkers, he'll survive. Oh, no. It's in the greenside bunker. That is going to be a tough bunker shot, a little short-sighted. Love to see the view behind, but if he can get it up and out, it might trickle down there easily. Sure, he's very unhappy. It's not paisley, it's just printed.
What's the paisley answer?
Well, I was calling the game, so I got to get back into it.
You were learning ball. You were learning ball on the fly.
It got a pretty tough short-sighted bunker shot.
Is that going to stop
for
Harris English? This has got a chance for Harris English. It's going to miss just to the right of it, but a strong finish for the defending champ. That'll be a birdie. Portugal is usually pretty hot. A couple of cold ones is just gold. Yeah, Portugal is where like in the UK, I think that's where a lot of them go to take their like lads holidays and play golf.
I've played golf in Portugal before.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never been to Portugal.
It's beautiful. Down in the Algarve.
Yeah. I've heard really good things about Portugal. You been to Lisbon?
Yeah, for one night I stayed in Lisbon. But we were down at the origin is from Persia and India. How it got the name Paisley. A textile town in Scotland, Paisley, became famous for mass producing.
There you go. Learned something new on the stream.
Scotland.
Paisley no. Oh, I thought that Hitsatsune was going to get another one that hung up just on the lip. That one goes in the bunker on 13. Not left, though. Eric Cole and Xander both rocking the mini rat tails early in the season. Is this a trend, or have they just not had haircuts in a while? I think probably the haircut situation. I think when you've got young kids, a haircut's probably the last thing on your mind. But if you're going to be on TV every day, maybe, you should probably think about the haircut. Would they continue with the mid-round interviews this year? I saw some earlier in the week. Rose has got this tee down really low. Look at that. Normally you see half the ball above the driver.
That's funny. I was going to say something about Xander's hair. Like
he's got the dad look.
He's got a miscut, lack of haircut going on. For a guy that rocks a buzz cut, though, you'd think maintenance would be frequent.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, Rose has got this one turning left.
Ooh,
carries a bunker, but that'll just be a layup, I would think, for Justin Rose. The spotter not messing around
wow.
there. Oh, he's giving it the power stance.
Hey, he knows he's on TV.
He's in world class. He's in mid-season form. That guy is in mid-season form. Look at me. I got that. I got that shit. No problem. No problem. All right, we need a birdie out of Joel here, and that starts with a tee ball in the fairway. Come on, JD. Come on. Starts left. Not cutting. Another miss. That looks like it caught the bunker from Joel Damon. We're struggling a little bit.
Yo.
Ben, would you say you are seeing a trend of golf fashion getting back to a classier fashion forward trend, or are you seeing the continual trend of golf fashion becoming more casual, in parentheses, boring?
I think both. And it's good because that just means it's going away from what it has been. I think both of those lanes are where it's headed, both in a fashion forward casual sense and then in more a traditional, like pleats are coming back, baggy pants.
You hear that, guys? Pleats are coming back. People tell me that the pleats aren't coming back and then I should burn them.
Whoever's telling you that.
Don't listen to him.
Doesn't know. Yeah.
Xander's hair is becoming the Deshant logo. That's pretty funny. Just like coming out the side. Joel might be falling apart, says Henrik. Feels like every Man U match last season. Last season, bro. Patrick Rogers, the best player on the planet. If you know, you know. Go in. Go in. Oh my gosh, V-Raj. The best player in the world. I saw the golf I saw from him at Brentwood Country Club in November of 2025 was the best golf I'd ever seen in person at Brentwood Country Club. It was the most easy breezy 64 I've ever seen. He's the nicest guy on the planet. We got Brooksy hitting his second shot on a par 5 on 6 here.
He played quite well in Hawaii right after that.
Yeah, he played really well in Hawaii. That was one of the things that destroyed my sleep when I went to Dubai. I'm still talking about it. I fell asleep at midnight, woke up at 2:20, saw Patrick was one shot back of the lead, and just immediately fired up the VPN to watch the rest of the round.
This text started coming through. I'm like, I think the 12. What is it?
12
3 in the
hours.
morning there.
Dude, it was. I think I feel normal now, but I don't. That's going to get you. Show us your dong is going to get you put in a timeout. I just need shirt sleeves that the cart girl would wear around her waist to come back into fashion. The dark side of the closet is ready to roll. That's a strong comment from Omnis.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, like Freddie Couples' Ashworth length sleeves.
You mean Freddie Couples Malbin length sleeves? Well, yeah, I feel like long sleeves, boxies in right now. Is Joel in the bunker? Let's see. Yeah, he's in the face of the bunker. Or maybe, yeah, he's in the face of the bunker. Man, it's really up. Hey, Dan, we need an updated What's in the Bag video. I've got some new wedges coming in. So once those wedges are in, we can do an updated What's in the Bag. Slim guys wear Deshant. I don't know. I feel like Hideki and Xander are both on the bulkier side. Pearson Cootie gets one to go. So that puts him in a tie for 4th.
Anybody can wear anything.
Anybody can wear anything. You just got to rock it. Joel's still in a tie for 9th, but listen, we're hanging around. We are hanging around. We're bleeding. Let's not beat around the bush. We are bleeding. We're bleeding strokes. Team Joel Damon's bleeding strokes. Man, I should probably stop just checking the likes on this video, right? That's when you're supposed to say yes.
Yeah, there's no need.
Hi, Busan. Reddy says, when can we buy the Dan on Golf? Where can we buy the Dan on Golf wardrobe attire? We had a little bit of an adventure with our first foray into merchandise, and it was a scarring experience for Dan, who's me. And so we're on hold in the merchandise department, at least for profit. We're going to come out with something. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. We're working on something really cool to raise some money for the LA wildfire relief that we're going to be putting on sale the week of the Genesis. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully all of you dogs will buy what we put out there, and it's all for a good cause. All right, Brooksy for Eagle on the 6th. Long putt down a slope, and he's after it quick. You could tell he just does not feel comfortable over the ball, like at all.
Might I suggest a switch to the mallet?
He might need to go with the broomstick after this. Jonathan Lategan says, hi, Dan. Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We are live with the final group in the 13th fairway. We got Keith Mitchell on 15. He's been an iron assassin. Hit a good tee shot here, only 158 yards into a 468-yard hole. And he is feeling himself. That's another one right at the flag. A little bit short from Keith Mitchell, but he is hitting it right where he was looking, like FUBU jean shorts, but they're short sleeve golf shirts. You can find those.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too.
You can find those. There's P. Raj. Go ahead and brush it in, buddy. You're the best golfer on the planet. You ain't missing that. Oh, just such a nice guy.
Can't even get a putt.
Oh, I think he's playing with Rasmus Niergaard Peterson. Yeah, I think that's young Rasmus who we did a one hole with over in Dubai. A lot of birdies from Patrick today. Wow, 5, 6. He's 7 under and chance to go shoot 64 in the final round of Torrey. Where has that been on Sundays when you're in contention? What's up, boys? Good to see you all this Sunday. What's up, Matt? Good to see you as well. Siwoo Kim for birdie on 13. He obviously handled that shot you said was difficult pretty well and gets that one to go. So Siwoo has caught Hitsatsune in a tie for 2nd place.
I missed that.
You missed the short game shot?
The sand shot.
Yeah, must have been pretty damn good. Brooksy needs a visit with the GOAT, Phil Kenyon. Well, the good news is now that he's back on the PGA Tour, Phil Kenyon is out there.
Yeah, he's going to be hanging around next week.
We've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes, and they've played 3 holes.
Really?
Yeah, they're on the 4th hole on their back 9.
How are they not just cruising?
What was your prediction?
204.
Yeah, 204's got no chance. 219's not looking so hot. It's a long, hard course. It doesn't play very fast, but this is moving on the slow side.
This hole looks like quite a walk.
Yeah, you got to go down and then back up. Can Torrey get another major? Why is it not on the schedule? That's a good question. They had the U.S. Open in 2021 when John Rahm won. Yeah, I expect they will. I don't know. I think so.
Put a U.S. Open back there.
Yeah. I mean, they
can get that rough.
Yeah, and the USGA, I mean, they love majors on the West Coast. Always do really well for ratings because you get that prime time, especially in the summer where there's all that light. You get the final group finishing at 6 p.m. local time, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Look how narrow that fairway gets. You can see it just keeps on pinching in. Why the defensive West? Just curious, not hating. I mean, I just think that it's not necessarily a defensive West personally. I just think treating a scramble the same as playing in live tournaments doesn't seem like a
Yeah.
logical decision. All these new golf shirts and pullovers are way too thin. Exposes all the body flaws unless you are fit. Need thicker material like before. Well, the problem is then you're gonna sweat. So if you're not fit and you're wearing a heavy material in the sun, you're gonna get some pit stains.
I know a thing or two about showing the body flaws. I feel the pain. Sometimes the gut on those thin
Ones.
Those thin polos.
For me, it's the nipples get active.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the nipples.
You know, the opposite problem.
You don't want to see the nipples. All right, let's hit some golf shots, guys. Let's hit some golf shots. What do we say?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Hisatsune is taking his time. He might have to stand outside the bunker here. I love you too, Josh Schellenberger. Seneca Valley sucks. Go Lebo. What does that mean?
It's a Pittsburgh reference.
Oh, is that where you're from?
Yeah, but I didn't go to Seneca Valley.
Did you go to Lebo?
No, Lebo's where Neil lives, actually. Mount Lebanon.
Another one short from Keith Mitchell, not hitting those last two putts hard enough. Kind of running out of speed on the low side, tap in par. We got Brooksy for, please don't miss this. This is getting hard to watch. He got it. He got it. Brooksy does manage to 2-putt on 6 from the back of the green. So that's his 1, 2, 3. That's his 4th birdie to go along with 3 bogeys.
He's just been 3 under for 8 days in a row.
Hisatsune has been standing over this shot for just way too long. I mean, Joel is probably like, hit the freaking ball.
You're not going to win, cuz.
I think Joel's already laid up, it looks like. Hisatsune standing outside the bunker. He wasn't able to get much on that at all.
For a chunk and run.
Yeah. We could have done that a little bit quicker, couldn't we have? Let's see where Joel laid it up to. All right, Joel's in the fairway, 148 yards to a front pin. It's definitely a green light shot. It'll probably be a wedge, maybe a 9-iron.
A lot of great Goodyear blimp action.
Yeah, the Goodyear blimp is flying today.
And when the tracers get interfere with it, it's amazing.
Yeah. Matt Carrillo, I've had a hard time watching the broadcast these last 2 weeks with 8+ guys in contention in the afternoon. They're showing shots of guys who are way back. I think they're only really showing Brooks. But I would not complain about the broadcast showing a lot of golf shots.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they do the opposite.
Let's not gaslight our friends that we've asked to do just that.
Exactly. Rose for Masters says Scott Kanicki. Well, my buddy here picked him. You got to stand by that pick now.
I will.
Wow. Another commercial. I feel like we saw not that many shots. Dude, this round is just dragging on. TGL, you been watching TGL? I haven't watched it this year.
No, I haven't watched this year yet, but
I haven't watched it this year.
I am a big fan of the in-person experience there. Especially now that
now that you can hear it?
Yeah, they got the audio situated. The
problem before was, I mean, the only one I've been to was the first ever one, and there wasn't, you couldn't hear the players. Like, they didn't have the broadcast piped in, so you could see the players, like, talking shit to each other, but you couldn't hear it, and so it sort of defeated the purpose.
Yeah, it kind of felt like
sounds like they've figured that out, though.
It's a great time for the whole family, I would say. Y'all got to get those zones going.
Yeah, I could use a zone, a rally zone. People love to comment mean stuff on the watch-along clips.
Joseph Boza likes, people hate the Wild.
Atlanta is the favorite to win. JT's team is killing it. Yeah, but so who's been filling in for? Oh, they had Goddard up, right? I remember he chipped in. I just can't understand the way they are treating Wes. I get he is not a major winner, but still, yeah, it seems a little personal. What's Rose's score? Rose is, you can see the leaderboard on the bottom right of the screen, guys. That's the whole point of it. Rose is at -23 with a 7-shot lead. Atlanta versus Jupiter links tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. I will be in the air on the way to Scottsdale.
I'll be taking off.
The old TW snap caller specifically did a good job of being super light without looking like a wet t-shirt contest. Well, when I think of Tiger Woods and shirts, I think of 2018 PGA at Bellerive, where he had to go through like 3 shirts per round because he was sweating through everything so aggressively.
The darker red.
Yeah. How's our spot for Scottsdale?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's incredible.
I'm a big don't look at it guy.
Oh, I looked at it's we have like a playground in the backyard. I think there's a putting green. We got a little like mini version of Rapaport Golf Club.
Do we? Should I bring my sticks? No.
I think I'm gonna bring my sticks just in case like something comes up, you know.
But you're flying back when? Thursday night?
Thursday night, yeah.
Yeah, I'm flying back Thursday midday. I don't think there's gonna be any time to play golf. It's so
I don't think so either.
I would love, and this is a good idea. I got an idea. A collapsible golf club that fits in your carry-on.
One club?
One club. So this scenario where like you want to be able to go chip around.
You just bring a wedge.
You just bring like a wedge that's collapsible.
Yeah. I think they do make clubs with a hinge on them.
Do they? Like in the middle you can fold them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably do. I think that would be, fit like not in your like personal item, but in your in a carry-on.
Yeah.
But we could also just like go to a thrift store and get some wedges if we need to. Nike and Adidas made Okay, this is becoming a fashion chat. Bring putters, Alex. How can we bring a putter? You have a collapsible putter. If you have a collapsible putter, I'll bring it.
It could be your personal item.
Ryo Hisatsune from 169. Been struggling with the lefts, especially with the irons. Not this time. Dart. Ooh, that thing that second hop was pretty close to flying in the damn hole. That was a dart from Hisatsune. So he'll have about 8 feet down the hill, left to right, to get his nose in front. Oh, Joel's got a downhill side hill lie. Look how far Joel's gripping down on the club. Come on, Joel.
Ooh.
We could use a dart here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Come on, Joel. This is about as tough a shot as you can get from a fairway bunker. That looks like it's turning left.
A lot. Oh, nice kick though.
Yeah, but it just came in.
God.
It's off the downslope. Yeah, it's off, but it was so hard to hit that high off the downslope. Damn it. It's 1 of 2 par 5s on this back 9. Coming out with Team Thigala at WM, we will be wild. I'll be out there, and we got a Team Thigala guy in the crowd.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, Thigala, I feel like the WM was where he really emerged a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
And when he hit it in the water on 17 after hitting like what we thought was the best golf shot ever, and it took a crazy left hop.
Oh man.
Jay Rose lands this way past and gets it just inside Joel's ball, so he'll get a free teach from Joel Damon, and we are headed to the 13th green after 1 hour and 11 minutes. New season, same bitching about how long golf takes. Andrew Novak had a difficult, almost hold it. Had a really difficult short-sided chip on 18, or bunker shot, I should say. He looks a little upset that I didn't go in, but it was moving pretty fast, Andrew. I'm going to check you there. I think he was aiming for the bottom of the approach. It's still a great shot. Too soon for JT to come back from injury when they go to the Florida swing. Thoughts? I don't know what it's really hard to comment on someone else's injury, but I saw some videos of him hitting some wedges, so obviously he's ramping up, and, there's still a good month to go before Florida, so hopefully we get to see JT back then.
Tony looks so good.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah. He's wearing like, is it like a wife beater underneath? Also, what is that? Is that the microphone? Oh, it's just a chain. Yeah.
Caught on his mic. But man, it suits him so well.
Yeah. Oh, he's been wearing the two-tone hats are everywhere.
Yeah. That is
like, you want to talk about trends in golf. Every pro shop from your local muni to literally when I played Cyprus, I got a two-toned hat. There's everywhere.
A two-tone hat on the way to me from overseas right now that I'm very excited about.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. It's tough when they go to interviews for us because we can't hear them. Should we try to do a mock interview? You be Amanda, I'll be Tony.
I'll be Amanda.
Yeah.
Tony's talking. So
well, you have to you just ask me a question.
I thought you were gonna like
no. You can just ask me a question.
Tony, it seems like look good, feel good, play good is coming into play this week. Talk to me about the Jordan brand.
Yeah, look, it's an honor for me to be associated with an icon like the Jumpman, and I've been with Nike for a long time, so it's good to sort of stay in the family. Yeah, just something new for the year, kind of a different look. I feel like a little bit more modern, and the clothes have been great. Just need my play to match.
And can you dunk?
After a full warm up, I can.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tony, but we're back to Siwoo Kim in the middle of the fairway.
Totally. Siwoo from the middle of the fairway on 14. Looks like it's going a little right of the flag and a little bit short. Not a bad shot, though. Kind of right up the middle of the green. He'll be putting up the hill. I hate to see those. Might be Tony's Mormon garments. That's mean. We're not saying that. He's wearing a Dan-type shirt. Yes, not a Dan-type shirt. I have worn that exact shirt many times on camera. All right, Joel, from 42 feet down the hill. Let's get a Tiger moment here. Remember Tiger?
Oh, I would love this.
Remember Tiger made this putt.
Oh, how about this worm cam? You can't see shit.
Tiger made this putt. Break right. Go the other way. Go the other way. Keep trying.
Maybe.
Oh, my gosh. How good of a roll was that?
Oh, man.
Except Dan wears that white collar with no undershirt. Tony makes it look good. That's also mean.
Is that even true?
Yeah, I don't know. His hole-in-one reaction was so nonchalant. Yeah, I don't think he really saw it go in. So Joel taps in for par. He still stays at tied for 8th, but we need a couple birdies. We need Joel to finish at 15 under. That's the goal.
It's a tough front nine, knowing how much harder the back nine is.
But look at how good of a roll that was. It was just tracking, and just slid by. You could see the crowd is behind him.
It was us. If there was a half a rotation slower.
It missed by about a half a ball on the left side. All right, well, Justin Rose got a very good look at that one. Full swing with the Ryder Cup footage is going to be insane. Yeah, coming out in April.
Can't wait for that.
I can't wait for it either. Damon needs a bigger brim. Yeah, I think that might be the issue. Omnis. I think the lack of brim size is probably what's doing him in.
Meanwhile, a guy I forgot about, the leader of the tournament.
Yeah, Justin Rose. He got a really good look at that from Joel Damon. He's playing this one out a little bit further right. He's expecting it to break left. I think that's gonna.
It is a little.
Yeah, it is breaking left now. Does he hit it hard enough to get? No, a little bit short.
At the end,
a couple feet short. Ben Tony with another hole-in-one. Guy is insane. Alex is trolling you. That's just a good old-fashioned troll. All right, looks like Rose is going to make a par. Let's see if Hitsatsune can make his birdie after the first non-left shot we have seen from him in a long time. Indeed, full swing will be nuts, says Patrick Phillips. Would love to see some footage with a hot mic on Rory responding to the crowd. I think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see some stuff you haven't seen before because NBC, it's a broadcast. They don't want to show, how about the jizz on that from Keith Mitchell? How about the spin on that? What a bunker shot. Yeah, I mean, look, when the tournament was on NBC, it wasn't in their interest to put a microphone on those fans and hear what they were saying. I think we are going to hear a lot of the stuff that the crowd was saying. And that was the thing, too. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a theme. Here's Hisatsune trying to convert that bunker shot. Wow, he did it.
Nice putt.
Big time birdie from Ryo Hisatsune, and he gets his nose in front of Siwoo Kim. So 17 under. The lead is down to 6. And Rose has a little bit of a butt clencher for par. The players were coming off and talking, and it was sort of like you were getting the tweets from people being like, this is shameful what you're seeing out here, people who are on the ground, but you couldn't really hear it on the broadcast for that reason. They were probably like, this is foul.
And then you catch some stuff on social later.
But I think we're going to hear it loud and clear on Full Swing.
You wonder do they blur those people's faces if they have them on camera?
I don't know how it works. I think if you go to a golf event, you on your ticket, there's probably you might be on television. You have no right to sue us for
that's true. It's
television.
Part of the ticket, yeah.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know what's going on in this Taco Bell commercial, but they have nuggets now? That's awesome.
Is that awesome?
I've been transfixed with that.
I feel like that's kind of abandoning their roots,
Oh, they've had chicken now for a little while. It's crazy.
Yeah, but nuggets? That's straight out some McDonald's playbook. If Keith Mitchell and Joel Damon had a hat, baby, I would buy one. So you want a visor? You want a visor that goes around the head. That's interesting.
With the brim's all the way around, but the top.
All right, Justin Rose taps in for par, and after an hour and 17 minutes, we have played 4 holes. This is slow, man. This is slow. But hopefully it was a little bit of a backup because it's a reachable par 5, and hopefully we'll hit our stride here. But classy from Jay Rose. Take off the hat for the military, for the service. Thank you for your service. We'll take our hats off as well.
Wow. Giving shit away.
Yeah, it's also when you're 6 shots ahead, you can be real nice to the crowd. All right, they step right to the 14th tee as we get a look at, who is that? Is that Jacob Bridgman? Is that Pearson Coody? Wow, big time putt. Pearson Coody gets to 15 under, so that knocks all of the 14 unders to a tie for 5th, and he's got the par 5 coming in. So a nice round and a nice week that Pearson Coody is working on here. Imagine getting fired because your boss sees you yelling something on Full Swing. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Especially if I don't know what the footage they have of that beer throw.
Yeah, well, they'll also definitely show, remember when Rory was like, kick this guy out, and they're like, why do you kick him out? And he's like, for calling me up. Yeah. That will definitely be on there. You'll probably do one of those. They'll probably do one of those documentary things where they go to the cell phone video. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the documentary.
Show actual cell phone.
Yeah. All right. Hitsatsune has the tee after the birdie on 13. One of the few holes that kind of abuts that. What are we calling that? A cliff?
It's a natural area.
It's a natural area. Don't hit it there, is what we're calling it.
Don't do that. Another skinny fairway.
Can we get an update on Willie?
Yeah, I was looking at his story. There's no live scoring for the.
No, someone said that someone had a. That's going way right from Hitsatsune. Someone had a link, or someone told us that Willie was tied for second but it was after 3 holes. I think Satsune is playing slow because he wants to get into the first 2 signature events. That's not an excuse. Playing, playing good golf within the time constraints is part of the challenge of golf. If everyone could just wait until you could just wait till the next day. You're like, well, my swing doesn't feel very good. I can just wait until tomorrow. Brooks has 2 more holes to go. Remember that we're supposed to have a golf ball rollback. Yeah, but I've been hearing some chatter that they're going to delay that. I don't know if that's just for the amateurs or if that's for the pros, but there is some. I saw. I think it was the Fried Egg. They tweeted something that there's some chatter that it might be delayed. You can't find the live scoring.
No, I can't.
Do like Buckets Club at Torrey Pines or Buckets.
Torrey Pines.
And if you click on Malvern Buckets Club,
it just takes you to the website.
Okay, clear view event. Wait, go back. It literally just said pro leaderboard. Go down. Pro leaderboard.
Oh.
Shit, I don't see Wilcox. View leaderboards. What is he?
William Wilcox.
He's even. Expand leaderboard.
He's tied with Michael Block.
I've never seen William Wilcox.
He's only 2 back.
I've seen Willie Wilcox. Yeah, there's a lot of. I think he was off at
boy Ryan Ruffles.
Yeah, Ruffles. He came and played my charity event.
Aaron Grimes.
Someone's plus 14 out there. Sheesh.
Preston Buck. We're calling him out.
All right. J Rose on 14T after his Satsune blew one way right. Starts this left, trying to cut it back. It looks like it is cutting. Is it going to catch that bunker or stay in the fairway?
Willie's only through 4 holes.
It skirts the. Oh, I think it rolled in. Yeah. Yep, rolled in the bunker for Justin Rose. So I don't. If you guys saw that graphic on CBS, if you hit this fairway, the scoring average goes down to 3.66. So we could really use a fairway from JD here. We could really use a fairway from Mr. Joel Damon here.
All right, Joel.
That looks better.
It's got a.
Nah, he's got one arm off. It's
stop turning.
Bleeding in the right rough. It's kind of a weak strike too. In the rough again. At least it's on the right side. It's like kind of he has a little bit of an angle coming in, but Joel's just not been able to find the fairways on this back 9, and it's not a course where you're really able to score when you're not finding the fairways.
There's Cashmere. Ooh,
he was out of that one quickly. That was a Brooks type putt. Was that for birdie or for par for Keith Mitchell? Yeah, Joel's got 165. He's gonna have to. Let's see. He's gonna have to hit it. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, the angle's not bad.
Yeah, the
angle's not bad. It's just can he get to the back of it? Here's Brooksy for another birdie on 7. Look at how he lines it up off the toe and then has that loopy putter stroke. I missed watching that. Just skirts by on the left side. Speaking of golf ball rollback, has there ever been any serious consideration by any tournament/event to have a designated golf ball like all golfers use the same issued ball? That's been part of the conversation, like a Masters ball. I think there'd be so much blowback from the equipment industry and also from these guys who spend so much time, dialing their numbers and their equipment for a specific golf ball to then tell them, oh, for 1 week a year, you have to use a different one. But to be fair, they do it in tennis.
I was going to say, like, it's it's bad because they'll complain about it, but would it actually solve a problem? There's so many different.
I
think for majors, that's interesting.
The rollback conversation, I used to be really anti. I get it. Like I'm okay with it. You could definitely find some clips of me back in the day saying, it's not the issue. It's not the issue. I get it. There are a couple tournaments this year where I'm just like, yeah, it would be. The golf courses there's just not enough space. Like the sport just can't get. And like with baseball, you can move the fence back 5 feet.
Right.
We're not talking about 5 feet. We're talking about like hundreds of yards. So I get it from a sustainability perspective. That's because the Masters and R&A are so desperate for over par to win. That's why Martin Chambers wanted a rollback for the golf ball. They just don't want to keep having to add. They just don't want to keep having to add to their golf course.
So hard,
yeah, you can only and there's such a divorce between the professionals and the normal person. There's very few amateurs who are like, oh, the ball just goes too far now. The ball just goes too far now. So then there's the whole conversation about bifurcation, but then that kind of throws a wrench in the whole model of the equipment companies, which is like you can play the same ball as the pros.
Yeah, which is unique to golf too.
Yeah. But it's not. I mean, their clubs are not what you can get on the rack. Everything's dialed. It's already not like they're not ordering a driver on the golf Smith. Is that still a thing? Golfsmith?
Golfsmith, yeah, I think it
Yeah,
is,
even,
actually.
like just buying one on the Golfsmith website. That's definitely not. There are some guys who aren't crazy tinkerers, but a lot of these guys have, specific lofts and specific shafts, specific lengths in their driver. So, but you can't. I mean, if you pay the money, you can go and get like a proper fitting like that.
Yeah.
St. Andrews is basically an obsolete golf course with a modern golf ball. Yeah, when there's no wind at St. Andrews, like in 2022, I think they were cut 20 something
These
under.
guys are constantly talking about like the very fine line between a course being hard and fair and like rewarding good shots. Like they're gonna get to the point where they can only make a golf course so hard it doesn't
Right.
even reward good shots, and
Yeah.
then these guys are gonna complain about that too.
Yeah, I don't think that there isn't something to be said about like golf is in a great place right now, but I can't. I don't think there's anyone who's going to stop playing golf because of the rollback. And also, I mean, at least this is what they said, and I don't know how this is like scientifically possible, but at least what they said is like the golf ball's only going to really have a difference at like those crazy high speeds. We'll see if that's...
If 90% of the people playing golf are playing not paying attention to the official rules of golf, then it's not really going to affect your mom and your cousin who love to go play.
Joel's looks like it's going a little left. It's going over.
Man.
Sit hard. Oh my gosh. The wheels are off.
It's in the natural area, perhaps.
I don't know,
how
but
big
the
that hill
wheels
is.
are off. He just has no control over his ball. You know what I mean? Oh,
I mean, out of that
he hit
lie,
it so good yesterday. How good did he hit it yesterday?
he was automatic yesterday.
He matched
like,
Rosie with 68 yesterday, and it was fucking effortless. It was like fairway green. He's just all over the place right now. Let's see where Joel's ended up. All right, it stayed in the rough.
That's good. That hill's longer than I thought.
Yeah. And the rough is long there. You'll see, I would be very surprised if Justin Rose gets us anywhere near the flag. The Masters doesn't use FedEx points yet. Joel would have to either win a tournament or get it to the top 50 in the world, which is going to be a tall order. The rollback is a pathetic joke. All right, let's fire up the chat. It says Squiddle Fiddles. Mike Wan needs to resign from the USGA for this idiotic idea. Okay.
Wow.
Joel was defeated last night in his scrum because Rose is 9-21 after 3 rounds. I don't think that that's right. I don't think that he, like we said, I think Joel knows what he's playing for. I think Joel knows his status in the game. He's not a guy like Justin Rose who's like, I'm here to win tournaments. Justin Rose is in everything next year or this year. Ooh, a little half swing from Jay Rose there on 14. And it carries to the front of the green. So that'll be a very similar putt to the one we saw Brooks Koepka hit a little while ago. And when I say a little while, I mean a long while because everything is long today.
It's not like Joel had a moment in his mind this morning like, oh, I'm actually like there wasn't like a 2-shot swing early where he could think like, oh, maybe
it's never been. It's never been. Dan Brown. Oh, this is what a putt. Dan Brown. This guy's got his card through the DP World Tour last year. He's a Sheffield lad, like Matt Fitzpatrick, like Danny Willett. Had a run at the Open a couple years ago, smoked cigarettes, which people love, and just eagled the last to shoot an even par 72 and finish a -8. And he had a good week. I remember, I think it was a top 20 for him to start the year at Sony. So a nice start to the year. Here's our one and done pick. First Jake Knapp sighting. 12 under. We're making some money this week. We don't need to talk about Michael Thorbjornsen last week.
No.
Oh, nappy boy. Go in.
Oh,
Go in.
Yeah.
More
Looking
money.
like he's playing an Austin Butler pitching putt.
More money for the boys. He was our pick in the one and done this week. Didn't Dan Brown get his card because Lordy Cantor went away back to live? Yeah, he might have been the 11th guy. That's a good shout, just suppose. Bryson tested the rollback balls. It won't be less than 10 yards. People are losing. It's more like 25, 35. So it will be more than 10 yards. Squiddle Fiddles. I think that's what you're trying to say. Dan and Ben, who is greater all time, Mickelson or McIlroy?
McIlroy.
The career Grand Slam. There's Michael Thorbjornsen. Made the cut this week.
Watching our boy.
Chris got her up. Ooh, misses the birdie on the last. He'll finish at -11 in a tie for 17th. These guys are pro athletes that make millions of dollars. If they can't sack up and hop in the squat rack, boo-hoo. I kind of agree. Like, we just deal with it, Deal with it.
You can hit a 5-iron every once in a while.
Yeah, like, you just deal with it. You're still going to be the best players in the world. Like,
imagine having to hit a 7-iron into a green, into a par 4.
The horror. All right, we can see where Joel's is. There's a flag in the... It looks like Hisatsune might get a little bit of a break here. This guy... I'm asking you in the chat if anyone's talking about Hisatsune's pace of play, because from what I've seen, this guy is deliberate. Yeah, Rory's top 10 all time. There's only 6 guys who won the career Grand
Yeah.
Slam. Just a reminder, it's really hard to have your golf swing 4 rounds in a row unless you are Tiger or Scotty. That is absolutely correct. Joel does not have his golf swing. But guys, are they talking about Hisatsune? Because I feel like Rose hit that shot a long while ago, and he was third.
And this is a pretty straightforward
But it's
window
like
here.
he was third to play. Like, be ready to go. You know what I mean? Playing a little bump and run, trying to run it up the left side of the green. It lands short.
Those guys.
He did well. It's going to be in a very similar spot to Rose's. Yeah, just a little bit short and left of it. Hisatsune on Cantlay timing. Did they release pace of play stats from this year? No, they didn't. They keep on hinting at it.
Yeah.
They keep on hinting at, oh, we have average stroke time. We have average stroke time. And I'll give you guys another little peek behind the curtain. Last year, when Cantlay was in contention or was in the mix, I think it was the Tour Championship, and we did the clock thing. I got a call from someone on Cantlay's team being like, he's actually right in the middle of the pack for average stroke time. I'm like, great. Wouldn't it be awesome if the Tour just released that so we knew
to
that?
know that context, yeah.
Man, Hisatsune, pick up the pace. Siwoo had to just chip back in the fairway on 15.
Omni says the crowd's chirping about Rio.
I'm much angrier that the golf ball rollback will be the same for us amateurs. Why do old guys that already take 6 hours around need to lose any distance? The rollback will be horrible for amateurs. You could also move up a tee. But that's the ego's in play there,
Tough. What's a bigger hit on the ego, moving up a tee or playing like a senior ball that's just the balls we're playing right now?
Yeah. All right. Brooksy for par on 8. Like this, do we need to see this? He's 20 shots back.
I'm telling you, I want to see him on these short putts.
He made it, son.
There we go. Yeah.
He made it. So you're happy.
Promise.
Yeah, you just had a dopamine rush.
I had a little dopamine.
You liked it.
Next week for him to make a run would be so fun. We have a lot of programming next week that could benefit from.
Okay. Echo Station says, woof, you've got McIlroy over Watson, Palmer, Snead. Maybe we'll do a top 10 list. We'll do a dankings.
Might need to dank that.
Good chip from Joel. That is a good chip. It's still trickling though. That's going to be about 8-9 feet for his par. That's a must make, man. We can't drop another stroke. CBS is mad that Brooks isn't threatening. Tee it forward, says Scott Konecki. I'm trying to get my dad to tee it forward. He won't do it. He hits it so short. And Brentwood, you get no roll. He hits it like 190 yards off the tee, and he still insists on playing like 6,300 yards. I'm like, Dad. And he literally hits a 3-wood into every single hole. Like every par 4 is a 3-wood, and he just won't do it. I'm no one cares. Not a single person in the world cares. And wouldn't you rather shoot, like he's like a 9 index or an 8 index. Wouldn't you rather shoot like 78 from the forward tees than 85 from the back tees?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually, I think. And especially, maybe he likes his game hitting 3-woods in the greens. You know what I mean? Maybe that's comfy for him.
Yeah. Why are we talking so much golf ball rollback in fashion? Because they're playing slow as molasses, and he has a 6-shot lead. That's why.
And we contain multitudes.
Yeah. If you got other topics of conversation that you want us to get into, we'd be more than happy to do it.
Here.
I've got the driver yips pretty bad right now, says Golf Sicko 22. I've decided to play from the tees just short of 5,000 yards the other day. Had a great time. I also am not very good, but it was a good time. I think more people would enjoy it. Need a dankings on golf clothes brands. Benjamin, please.
Well, it's called the dankings for a reason.
Stay tuned.
My list doesn't matter in that.
Stay tuned. Look at that, man. Look at like that piece of property and we get this mid golf course. Let's just start over. And please don't tell me we're going to commercial again. We're going to commercial.
Like
we're going to commercial again. Okay. Can we get a playing through, maybe? So we can watch Joel putt. Oh,
hey,
little pump fake there from the CBS squad. Siwoo, his third on 15, had to chip out from the left rough. Oh, it's a beautiful wide shot in there. It'll be about 8 feet, 7 feet maybe for Siwoo to save his par. 85 from back tees all day. So hey, people, listen.
That's a challenge that you can still. But what you're saying is that your dad is peaked in that regard, and like he could probably the challenge is only getting more uphill.
Correct. Great speed from Justin Rose there. That was a hell of a lag effort there from Justin Rose. If you are not paying competitively, don't play back, says Andrew Sinar. Yeah, people can do what they want, but yeah, I
just want to play where my friends are playing.
And just play fast.
Yeah.
Just play fast. It doesn't matter where you tee off from. Just play fast. I played the white tees in team play for the first time in a long time on Thursday. It was fun. It was really fun.
It's like when I play sometimes with our friend Chloe at Hillcrest, and we play the
twos.
The twos, yeah. Or the threes, I think.
Oh, you play the threes.
Yeah.
You feel like
or like a 2-3 combo, yeah.
You feel like Nikolai Højgaard out there.
She still beats me.
She's good. Siwoo with the loud grunt on 13 with 175 mile per hour ball speed. Yeah, he also doesn't hit it that far. When I caddied for him, I noticed that. All right, Joel. How about a worm cam here for JD?
Yeah.
Nope, we're not getting it. Come on, Joel. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Snuck in the right side. Big par save. We're still alive. We're still in the top 10. Tie for 8th for Joel Damon. Come on now. Come on, crack. Come on, chat. Let's go. This golf course isn't that tough playing at 6,700, 6,800. At 7,800, it's an animal. I should have shot under par if I wasn't a little hungover. When did you play it? Stefan Jaeger, your boy, in the cricket. It's cricket? Man. I thought it was cricket.
I think it's cricket.
That's a hoop. That is a hoop from Stefan Jaeger. And this one to the crowd. He's making himself some money on this back nine, up to a tie for 4th for Stefan Jaeger.
I think he's on the pickup basketball team with Goddard. You know what I mean? That would be a thing we draft.
Yeah.
Like, who's our pickup basketball?
Well, then they're going to, that's the guys who play basketball, but we have to do it with basketball. Like, we'll do a pickup basketball. Yeah, we'll do a pickup basketball team where basketball, but they're not actually playing.
It has nothing to do with basketball.
They don't actually play. They don't actually play. They just stand on the sidelines and they never get the run because the team that's on just keeps winning. But who would we want standing there representing us?
A team of 6 men on the pickup basketball game.
Yes, exactly. All right, Hisatsune. Sort of a similar par putt to the one Joel just hit, and he also gets it to go. This guy is scrambling. Hisatsune stays at 17 under. We've got just 4 holes left.
He wants that silver medal.
Nelly Korda confirms she won't play again until the Fortinet Founders Cup in Menlo Park, California on March 19th to 22nd. She will once again skip another Asian swing. She's not played an LPGA tournament in Asia since the 2023 Maybook Championship. This is getting spicier by the minute with this decision to cancel that final round.
It feels like something you do at a high school tournament, not at the highest level.
And it's their first event of the year, and they're not back for another 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Rose
It's tough.
Pours in the par putt, so he maintains his 6-shot advantage, and this is officially a march to victory for Mr. Justin Rose. We got 4 holes left, guys. 4 holes left, and I'm going to take one more bathroom break really quick. I had a lot of coffee this morning to watch Man United at 5:30. So Ben,
you're up early. I'll read some comments here. Jaeger shirt reminds me of drive-through convenience stores picking up half a gallon of milk and cigarettes at Grandpa.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
You like that look.
That's the kind of guy that marks his ball with a quarter, a dirty quarter. That's what I'm saying. All right, here's Siwoo for par after a pretty good shot. Yeah, ho-hum. Right in. All right, so Siwoo's hanging tough in the 3rd position here. Why didn't you play the Asian swing? I don't know. It's probably a long stint of travel for the best player in the world who can play wherever she wants, or world number 2, I should say. Best gear in the biz. Yeah, they got good stuff. Not gonna lie. How tough Torrey is, the local people. As a local, people don't understand how tough Torrey is because the rough is never up and tees are under 7. Yeah. Yeah, there's a dissonance there. It'd be nice to play it tomorrow.
Play what?
Torrey. You know what I mean?
Would you tee it up from the back?
Yeah, just for some perspective.
Could you hear my stream?
No.
It was a good stream.
I was doing a stream out here.
Oh, you were doing this stream?
I was streaming.
I was doing a different streaming. As a local, people don't understand how tough Torrey is because the rough is never up and tees are under 7,000.
That's what I'm saying.
You can see the tees, though. You can go back and look at them. Joel needs to get top 10 to get exemption into next event non-SIG. So, not true. He is in the WM Phoenix Open. He got a sponsor's invite.
Watch along exclusive for y'all.
Well, no, that's been announced already. But we got a big show for you guys, by the way, tomorrow. We got Wesley Bryan on the show talking everything about the suspension. We're gonna do the Dankings again, which has been a big hit so far. We've got an exclusive leak that we're gonna put on the show.
Yeah,
which I think you guys are gonna be excited about. Did you see Danielle Kang post about the decision? Spicy. Let's look. This is what's so great about the watch along. We can just look at this stuff.
Yeah.
Where'd she post it? Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
So what's our take on LPGA canceling events to 54 holes? I'm sure there are valid reasons to an extent, but in comparison, the PGA, while it seems to be their last resort, it seems to be the LPGA's first option. Thoughts? No shade, just genuinely curious on people's thoughts. I think there's a little shade.
I think that's a good take, that it seems to be a pretty quick resort that they go to versus If that happened here, they'd be like, "What can we do? Can we go to the North Course and
Monday
play a couple
finish?
holes?"
Can we do something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Neil Shipley, our man. Did you guys watch our interview with Neil on the show? Missed the first 3 cuts of the year. We're not panicking. Other people might panic. I'm not going to.
No way. I think he's gonna win this year.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in his game. It's just, adjusting to the PGA Tour. This is the commercial where they're like, not bad for a rookie. Rough is tough at Torrey unless hosting Ryder Cup. Yeah, it's a good Ryder Cup trip. The first course I ever played a full round at was Torrey Pines South. What a time. What an introduction to golf.
Wow.
More Alan Shipnuck, please. We've got Alan coming back. We got Alan coming back all throughout the season. He'll also join us for the major streams when we're on site at the majors. If they waited till Nelly got in at -13 to call it yesterday, Nelly ended her winless drought in a controversial fashion. That is exactly what happened.
Yeah, there's an asterisk next to that probably forever.
All right. Hisatsune on the 15th tee. Beth Ann Nichols needs to be interviewed as soon as possible. Yeah, let's have her on tomorrow. I'm going to text her.
She's doing the interviewing probably right now.
I'm going to text her right now.
Rosie on the tee.
Rosie on the tee on 15. That tee shot looks strikingly similar to the 18th. He likes it. High draw, 176 ball speed up on the left side. That will find the fairway, no issues.
Stayed in the sunny part.
That banana looks a little rank. Can we get any guys leading the tournament? Can we get him a nicer banana? A little less bruising on that banana, please. All right, Joel, how about a fairway? How about a fairway for JD? If he finds the fairway, the scoring average drops below par, so let's find this fairway. What do you say, kid? Nope.
Maybe?
No, that's missing right.
Just
1
barely.
yard. And
Again, he can't get into that just first cut.
right, and with this Kikuyu rough with the overseeded rye, you just have no control. It's been hard to watch. Was kind of hoping Neil Shipley interview not happening. First 2 shows would continue into a bit, continually getting canceled. Push. That was a fun bit.
That was the plan.
Maybe we'll keep it. Do you guys want the match play back in the new schedule? If so, where racket? Yeah, I like re-racket Austin. I thought Austin Country Club was really cool, but
yeah.
that's always been a tricky event for like the sponsors and stuff because you can get some real dud finals. But most people play match play in their lives, so I think it would make sense for there to be one match play component.
I agree. The same way that we have like one team event.
Ooh, Jake Knapp. We can make some serious money in the one and done here, by the way.
Well, he has to win, doesn't he?
No, you get the money that they make.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And that's a hell of a shot from Jake Knapp. Oh, we're gonna get a birdie there. And then I saw him when we did our one hole with on 18 early in the week. He hit driver 7-1, I think it was, maybe 5-1 in. So here's Pearson Cootie for another birdie. This is to catch Siwoo in a tie for third. For Pearson Cootie. Gets it to go. Big week for Pearson Cootie out of Texas. Grandfather Charles Cootie, a Masters champion. Twin brother Parker, also a professional golfer. -16, he finishes, and Jay Rose, man.
Wow. Just on a award
What
tour.
a guy, yeah. He's kissing babies and smiling, yeah. There's a lot of ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys. Great tournament, great guys.
He gives such a good interview.
That was my Justin Rosie. I would love to get it. I would love to talk to him after that. Do we put an early bet on Rosie to win the Masters with recent history? Ben's all in on that bet. Amazing how many equipment changes and tinkering Rose has made over the years. Remember the Honma disaster? I think we all remember the Honma disaster. I also remember he was putting with that strange putter for a long time. Been an equipment free agent. A lot of guys are going equipment free agent route because they make so much money playing golf that,
You don't, yeah.
one shot in the signature event is could be worth like your whole contract.
It is interesting. I don't know the numbers. I wonder if the contracts are like for like Workday versus his club sponsor, right? Like Workday giving him 3x that amount of money.
Well, I think it's more just like you don't have to play Workday in competition. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. But you can forego the iron money because you got the Workday money.
Totally. Yeah. And I think that the equipment contracts aren't what they used to be, like back in the day. So the Hoygaards are what we thought Cootie twins were going to be. Crazy Sibs. The Cooties are still young. Now that Fleetwood has won, who is the best player not to win on the PGA Tour? Patrick Rogers. Joseph Boza. Hope I wasn't rude by asking if you guys could talk to Beth Ann. No, that was a good idea.
Joseph, we love you, brother.
Yeah. No, I actually reached out to Beth Ann. So hopefully we can get her on the show. Get a nice playing through here. We're seeing a tee shot on 17 from, I think is that Siwoo?
Yep.
That is Siwoo, but it's 16. We've seen a lot of guys get it close to this hole. It's actually not that difficult of a pin location. That one's a little bit left, but gets a nice hop forward. Good shot from Siwoo. Really good start to the year for Siwoo. Love this guy. Maybe we do a one hole with him next week. He would do it.
We've
already done.
I feel like do it every week you can that he's available.
Yeah,
he's just fun to talk
so
to.
funny. All right, Brooksy on his last hole of the week. Drove it in the left bunker, 3 under par, 20 shots behind Justin Rose, and he lays it up in the fairway. Are the Højgaards what we thought the cooties would be? I don't know, Joseph Buzz. I don't know if you're trolling, but Lee Trevino fans just had that right away. Oh, Joel's in a rough spot. Got that tree to deal with. Looks like there's some furniture out there.
A big fat cut.
Just need a par. We just need a par. Come on, Joel. Give us something. Roll up that. Roll up there. Roll up there. Keep rolling. Now take a little right turn. Okay, good shot.
All right.
Very good shot from Joel there. We will take that. That's actually not unholeable. Looks like a pretty flat putt.
Yeah, it's really good.
On the front left, just short left of the green. Hit Satsune. From the middle of the fairway. What does Damon have to do to get in Phoenix to get more starts? This is a huge week for him regardless. Joel's going to get into all of the, not all, but a lot of the non-signature events because he finished like 120th or something. But a top 10 in Phoenix would guarantee him getting into the Cognizant. Big high looper from Hisatsune. He's struggling with the lefts a little bit. This one looks like it's going left as well. A little short, little left. Maybe Joel will get a teach off that. Not sure who is going to be. Ryan Stone's only here for the worm cam. There's a lot more. What do we got? We're talking fashion. We're talking golf ball rollback. How often will Joel play this season? He'll play in every single event that he can get into because he's trying to get as many points as he can. So he'll play, hopefully get into the 20, 22 events. All right, Jay Rose on 15 from the left side of the fairway. A beautiful drive. He'll have a beautiful look. He's smiling. He's kissing babies. Life is good for Justin Rose right now. Let's see if he can stick one close. Round is kind of stalled a little bit, but you can afford that when you got a 6-shot lead. 180 yard 6 iron, so this must be back into the wind because he probably hits a 6 iron more like 190, 95.
Yeah.
Swinging in beautiful balance, launching it way up in the air as he always does with those irons. Oh, dart.
Back down a little.
Just right of the flag. Justin Rose will have about 10 feet to get to 24 under, and it's all over but signing the scorecard at this point. Rose has been in complete control today, marching to victory, 45 years old. He's going to be the oldest wire-to-wire winner in the history of the PGA Tour.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's not true. He's the oldest wire-to-wire winner since Rocco Mediate, 2010 Pro Tour Championship. He was 47 at the time.
Where did you pull that stat out of your head?
I heard it earlier in the day. That would be a crazy stat to have in the head. Keep your eyes out for Sam Ryder this season from a biased Stetson alum. Okay, Stetson, stand up.
Shut the front door. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I forgot. Damn. You hate when that happens. They're really just like...
Yeah, you had on the tip of your tongue?
Oh, I was going to say, this is Rose's 12th win, which means he has one more PGA Tour win than he has DP World Tour wins.
Is that right?
So he's a PGA Tour.
He's a PGA Tour lifer now?
Yeah.
Take that, Luke Donald. Definitely the Dankings on the golf fashion brands, but does Dan ever wear anything besides manners? Nope. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to Alex Bush for a second.
We need a big shot.
Yeah, we need a moment.
A Joel chip-in, perhaps? Can we manifest that?
I think he can putt this. I think he can putt this. Going home to the spirit in the sky. It's where I want to go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I want to go on the piss with Georgie Best. I was singing that all morning.
I know, I was here earlier when you were singing it.
That's a great song.
Georgie Best?
Well, it's the spirit in the sky.
There was a bar in my neighborhood in Brooklyn when I lived there that had a giant painting of
George Best.
On
there's actually a big debate whether Rory McIlroy or George Best is the best Ulsterman sportsman of all time.
I don't know George Best's whole resume.
George Best was one of the greatest players in Man United history, and he was also the reason the song is "Go on the Piss" with George. He was like a playboy.
Oh yeah,
like he was like they'd see him out in the nightclubs. He was like, there's a really
That's one of the quote that's on the side of
It's
that
like,
painting is something like,
dude,
savage.
The quote is, I spent a lot of money on
That.
booze, birds, and fast cars. The rest I just squandered.
Yep, that's painted on the side of the Mexican
I want to
place.
go on the piss with Georgie Best, going home to the spirit in the sky. What a legend. You know what he looks like too? Just like
Yeah.
boyish, like just aura. He kind of has Xander hair going on a little bit.
A little bit. Is that
Yeah.
him and Pele chilling up
Yeah.
there? Wow. Them boys.
George Best. How long did George Best live? 59. Sounds about right. But let me tell you something.
Fast, baby.
He lived those 59 years. Jewish Guild.
5'7", short king.
What the heck is going on here? There's a team called Jewish Guild in South Africa. Interesting. You learn something new every day. 59. I feel like, sometimes the rock stars get to like 85. George Best, 59. 59 and out.
He had a different brand.
If you're a Golf Hall of Fame voter, what would be your minimum stat line to include someone? Justin is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, Justin's a Hall of Famer. I think the getting to number one in the world. I think his Ryder Cup record. Obviously, there's only one major in there, but got to number one in the world. Ryder Cup legend, and then let's not forget the Olympic gold medal. That's a big deal now in golf. So yeah, Justin Rose.
I think there's a field test too, and you can't really create like a stat line that becomes he's such a great ambassador.
Well, there's three guys who I feel like we're constantly. There's three guys who I feel like we're constantly comparing to one another, and it's Justin Rose, or it's really four: Justin Rose, Adam Scott, Sergio Garcia, and Jason Day. All have pretty similar resumes. I think all four of those guys are going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Sergio never got to number one in the world, but I think Adam Scott did. Jason Day did. Did Adam Scott get to number one in the world? I think he did.
Sergio has how many majors? 2?
1. They all have 1. Yes. Adam Scott reached the number 1 in the official World Golf Ranking.
On my birthday.
In May. And that's when the official World Golf Ranking actually meant something. Joao Coutinho says, love Best, but Rory is above. Interesting. This would be a record if Rosie hangs on at minus 23. He would break the 39-year-old record Hubert Green and Tiger Woods in 99 at minus 22. And Justin Rose is also on that list. This guy likes himself some Torrey Pines, doesn't he? All right, Hisatsune putting first on 15. Should we get rid of Tourcast? Let's get rid of Tourcast.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore.
We don't need it.
What a weird putting stroke.
I'm going to move over then. Does it feel weird now seeing the rest of the room, guys? You feel like you're getting a little peek behind the curtain? All right, Siwoo shaking that ass for birdie on 16. I want Siwoo to finish second. If it's not going to be Joel, that one runs out of speed. So he stays in a tie for third with Pearson Coody. Here is our man, Joel Damon. I'm going to get rid of Tourcast also. Actually, no, we'll keep it just in case.
Someone gets spoiled. That's got to turn hard.
That's got to turn hard. Turn hard. All right, good putt. Another par for Joel. Listen, we're hanging in there. We're going to eagle 18. I feel it. We're going to birdie 17 and 18. Here's Jake Knapp, our one and done pick. Come on, Jake. Let's get to 14 under. Let's move up the one and done rankings. Yes, right in the middle for Jake Knapp. Come on, one and done. Look at that back nine. Bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey, birdie, birdie. The man is a professional birdie maker, and he is about to unleash one.
The one and done league is shaken.
He's about to unleash one on 18. Here's Rose to get to minus 24. That looks like it's going to have to break right. Just skirts by on the left side, but a tap in par. Great job as always. It takes a lot of patience to live stream rounds. I have to go do my taxes. See you in Phoenix. See you in Phoenix. Ready?
Phoenix.
Just let me know you're ready, and I'll say hi. Get it? Ready? But also, Reddy's part of Thigala's name. It's like Sahith Reddy Thigala.
Oh,
so
really?
he's in the squad.
Cool.
Is Kuchar a Hall of Famer? No. Stricker? No. That's where I draw the line.
No, Stricker.
Those guys didn't win majors. Those guys didn't. They had great careers, but you got to at least get.
Stricker won a Ryder Cup as a captain.
Okay.
The biggest thing in the sport.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of this show,
yeah, that's true. Captains
you
don't
know
win
that
Ryder
I
Cups.
think that the captaincy is overblown. Not saying it doesn't matter, but it's overblown. Hitsatsune.
That's tough, but I guess I'm with you.
You got to win at least one major to be in the conversation.
And somebody asked, is there a live ban? No, well, you can't keep Phil Mickelson out of the Hall of Fame.
No, absolutely not. Or Brooks,
Yeah.
Rahm, 2 majors, probably already good enough. All right, Brooksy, 126 with the sand wedge. See if he can stick one for the finish. Bounces left of it. Is that going to spin right? It does spin right. Excellent shot from Brooks Koepka. And golf is a cruel game because he's missed 6-footers all week. And
He's got about 6 feet left. He's not within the gimme range for Mr. Koepka here.
Omni said Kuchar's in the foyer of fame. This guy's funny. I like him.
The foyer of fame.
Yeah. Joel brushes that one in for a par, so we stay in the top 10 just barely. We're in 9th place. We've got the par 3, 16th, long par 3. We've seen some guys hit it close. We've got 17 and 18. The problem with Joel is I cannot remember the last time he found a fairway. It's been a little while.
He's been missing by a foot.
He's been missing by a foot, but
start playing that little
it's
cut.
it's like
he was playing a cut beautifully.
Yeah, but here's the thing about missing fairways. It's sort of like being pregnant. Either you are or you aren't.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a binary outcome.
It's like horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
What is that?
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Oh, is that what they say? Yeah, because if you're close with a hand grenade, like you probably still get the job done.
Yeah, and you get a point at being closest horseshoe to the pole, but without touching it.
Yeah. All right. Hisatsune will play first on the 16th whenever he deems himself ready. Looks like there is a little bit of a backup.
Fresh H2O. Let's see how long he holds.
Does he keep it in when he swings also?
I
know it's like when he putts, but how much water does this guy go through?
I know, dude.
At least 68 sips per round.
With George
you
Best
know?
out there.
Yeah, him and George Best are on the piss.
George Best, Jose LA.
Just the piss dogs?
The hog talk.
The piss dogs?
That's their podcast.
Come on, boys. Let's get this in the house. Who's the best player to have never won a major and therefore miss out on Hall of Fame?
Oh, like who? Yeah, who misses out because of it?
That's a good question.
You got to go through.
Who's the best player to not win a major? I mean,
Monty.
Monty's probably a really good shout. That's
a Hall of Fame golfer.
Lee Westwood never won a major.
Lee Westwood, is he a Hall of Fame golfer?
I don't think you can. Yes,
he was world number 1.
Yes, he was world number 1. Monty won 8 orders of merit. Yeah, I think it's probably Monty. Is Monty in the Hall of Fame? I don't think you can get in the Hall of Fame without winning a major. Is Colin Montgomery in the Golf Hall of Fame?
Remember.
Yes.
2013.
Wow, they let him in without a major. You get a Hall of Fame, and you get a Hall of Fame, and you get in the Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying. There's like a field test. It's like he matters.
Yeah, but right? I think Monty had a better career than Stricker and Kuchar.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Rio Hydratsune.
Okay.
Omni's got jokes.
Omni, you're on one.
Harry Cooper opens. Judy Rankin, only ones without majors in the Hall of Fame. Look at our fans just digging up the stats. Colin Montgomery, Harry Cooper, and Judy Rankin, the only ones in the majors without a Hall of Fame. But Judy Rankin has the pioneer aspect of it. Like she helped start with the LPGA stuff.
Part of the field test there.
Yeah. There's definitely a little bit of an eye test.
Can't hear me again.
Okay, there we go. No, you're good. That should be better.
How's that, Bushman?
Do you put Keegan in, Dan? No. Keegan's got, 10 wins on the PGA Tour? He has a major. Ooh, field test. I don't feel like Keegan's been how long has Keegan been a top 10 player in the world, let alone, he's never sniffed number 1. But Keegan Bradley career high OWGR. 7th. So if the highest you ever got in your era was 7th in the world, I don't think that you're a Hall of Famer.
It's tough.
Even
despite being famous.
Despite being very famous.
More famous than
but it's not the fame of fame, it's the Hall of Fame.
It's the Hall of Fame. All
right, Rosie, this one starts out right. Doesn't look like it's turning over. But he's done that a bunch, just short, just right in front of the green. His putting has been pretty solid this week, so that's going to be no issues for Justin Rose. All right, Joel. What do you say? Let's be special. Seamus Power, who was in the final group yesterday, got to think this is going in. Oh my gosh, it went in.
How about it? Love that guy's attitude.
I can't believe it. He also has, his name is Power, and he's got power on the breast. Yeah.
Who else has the?
I think Sam Ryder. I think Ryder has a Ryder clip. All right, Brooksy, to finish up with a birdie.
If he makes this, he top 5s WM.
He made it.
Yeah, we're going top 5 next week,
I think Brooks is making a run at the WM. 73, 68, 73, 70. He said his goal coming into the week was to play 4 rounds. There was some serious nerves coming into this week for Brooks Koepka. A little bit of tail between his legs. Wasn't sure the reception he was going to get. He said it was totally positive from the players, totally positive for the fans. Brooks Koepka is back on the PGA Tour, and he goes to a place next week that he's had a ton of success, and the crowds are going to be nuts.
He found his putter on the last hole. Okay, Joel's got a good-looking ball going. Center of the green here.
He's walking after it. Get a hop. Keep going,
like
Joel.
That.
Keep going. Good shot,
Yes.
kid. Good shot, kid. Come on now. We ain't giving up. 1 birdie and we're tied for 5th.
Good ball, Joel.
1 birdie and we're tied for 5th.
Cashmere for birdie.
Cashmere Keith to finish with the birdie
Trying to
to
get up
tie.
in the fifth.
Yeah, tie. Well, he's tying Joel if he gets to in a tie for 9th, and it misses on the low side. Okay.
Perry Ellis, sponsored by Perry Ellis. That's awesome.
Well, you know about that the Kansas basketball player. There's a guy named Perry Ellis. Yeah. Okay, you knew about that.
Yeah.
Well, you should have given me a little more definitive yes.
So I was watching the golf, man. I was watching this Viore commercial.
Remember when you wanted to call our podcast "Watching the Golf"?
Yeah.
That was something. We were going to call it "Golf and Other Things."
I like watching the golf better.
What do you guys? Yeah, power rank these names. We were literally up until like 5 days before the show launched. We were going to call the show "Golf and Other Things." It was going to be GNOT. And I said, we're not really going to talk about other things. And I don't really...
It was a big revelation.
I was like, I don't really know if that's like an appropriate name. So our 3 names that we were with, Dan on Golf, Golf and Other Things, and Watching the Golf. What do you guys think?
Yeah, put the votes in.
Love this watch-alongs, but have an exam tomorrow and have to go study. Have a good one and see you on the next. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, Jacques Coutinho.
Study hard, Yako.
This is funny. Key aspects of the name Hisatsune. Literal components means hisa, long-lasting, old, eternal, or enduring. Tsune means regular, constant, or ordinary. So long-lasting and ordinary. Listen, consistency is the key to success.
Yeah.
All right, Rose is studying his birdie putt on the 16th from just short right of the green. That was a better swing from Joel. So I'm optimistic about these last 3 holes. Sometimes it just takes one really good swing. That's Hisatsune, isn't it? Are there guys on tour that you don't cheer for after you've met them? You don't have to name names. Just curious how you decide who to cheer for since you have more access than us regular fans. Yes, there are. Joel and I are actual buddies. He stayed at my parents' house for the U.S. Open 2023. We had dinner this week. I think we're going to have dinner next week. There's certain guys you just get along with better than others, and Joel's one of the ones I get along with. Dan on Golf for sure, says Guido Fiddles. I think Dan on Golf was the right, with the dog.
Made the right choice.
Yeah, with the I remember thinking, like, is it too late? And I was like, no, I think you can change the name of your show if you want to. You know, I think that's something that
nobody knows it exists.
You have the right to do. Siwoo doing that little step through action, misses it short and left on 17. Patrick Reed in a playoff. I hate to break this to you, golf hacks. That happened about 12 hours ago, my friend.
You just don't tell him what happened.
Yeah. Let him. Patrick Reed's in a playoff.
He's watching the golf.
Just stay off the Google machine. Hisatsune from the bunker on 16. Looks like he caught that one a little heavy. He did. Is that going to give Joel a read? It's close. I think he's a little closer than Joel.
Mark, yeah. Watching the Golf sounds like a YouTube channel with 7 subscribers and consists of videos explaining the game.
Yeah. No, okay. I think we landed on the right one. Golf hacks. No, buddy. Bahrain. You thought they were playing? It's 2 a.m. in Bahrain. Come on now. Fuck me for being off. No, I mean, just not fuck you for being off social media. That's great. Just, you know, I guess fuck you for not having a general knowledge of geography. I'm kidding. We love you, golf.
No, you got to let them innocently watch. Man.
Yeah, the rumor mill says Dan and Tiger are mortal enemies. LOL. Not true.
Really?
It's not true at all. He knows the first letter of my name. I'm convinced that he doesn't know the second 2, but think about how many how many people that Tiger's met in his life. Oh, what a putt from Rosie. That's tracking.
Can you imagine after like again. 20 more years if he, for the first time in 20 years, called you something other than D, and he was like, Derek, what's up? Or
yeah.
he like revealed that.
No, I think Tiger's very efficient with his knowledge. All right, here's Jake Knapp, 308 off the tee, 238 in. This is probably a 7-wood. That photographer's getting quite a shot. Looks like a good strike.
Hit down on it. Spin.
Come on, kid. How about this is perfect? Yes, stay. Oh, just long. But you know what? He's gonna be able to 2-putt that. Yeah. We're making some money in the one and done.
Oops.
The one and done's been going on for 3 weeks. We had the 3rd place finisher. We had Patrick Rogers. And then we had Michael Thorbjornsen. We don't need to talk about him anymore. Okay, Joel Damon for birdie on 16.
Worm Cammy.
Get it there. Hit the ball. Oh. Sorry. I gotta. Whew. Gotta get back.
We just love him so much.
We just love him, man. We just wanted to make a birdie so bad. Tap in par on 16 for Joel Damon. We're running out of holes. We're still in the top 10. crucially. Someone asked, just jumped on, says Jordan McKee, what does Joel need to finish to get qualified for the Waste Management, or if already in, does a top 10 get him into the next SIG? He's already into the Waste Management on sponsors invite. So if he finishes in the top 10, that actually opens up another sponsor's invite for the tournament to invite someone else because he would get in on his number.
Yep.
A top 10 does not get him in to Riviera Pebble. He probably needs, he needs to get on his horse is what he needs. Sometimes I can forget that Dan actually knows these guys and can't just be a toxic chat slug like the rest of us. That is correct. Hearing the sip swallow noise through the mic is maddening. Okay.
I like that. Oh, ours.
Yeah, our mic.
I thought you meant Rio's.
Stop it. If that was the case, they got some good mics.
Well, I thought they do.
If they can hear this man sipping. Oh, I just did it again. Now I'm very cognizant of it. Now I'm very cognizant classic of it. Nope. It's Atsune, just goes right of the hole. We are down to the last 2 holes. I'm not sure if Justin Rose has tapped in yet, but he's going to. Hey guys, welcome to Watching the Golf. Where will we be watching the golf with you while you're watching the golf? Says Irishman.
Yeah.
That was more or less what it was. Good thing we didn't call it Watching the Golf.
Watch along. I think so that bogey moves the. Does that help Joel?
What?
Like if T2 is 16.
No, it makes no difference. They're above him.
Yeah, but they can keep dropping.
Yeah.
No, Pearson's in. Sorry.
Learn ball, G.
I was experiencing ball.
You were experiencing.
I was just narrating it.
You were going through it all. All right, they're walking to the 17th. They walk up the grandstand steps. J Rose smiling, kissing babies. Now we are on the 17th tee, par 4 that goes up the hill. Here's Siwoo for his par. This is to stay in a tie for second. Missed it. So that's down to minus 15. So yeah, if Joel can make a birdie and an eagle, that would change things.
It's kind of what
Has Gino found another bag to hop on? Yeah, Gino's on Isaiah Salinda's bag. Tiger Scotty stat from their first to their 20th win. Tiger 77 starts, Scotty 81 starts. That's pretty damn close. And that's the thing with Scotty, man. I remember when he won his first. It was at the WM Phoenix Open in 2022. I remember I was working for Golf Digest at the time. I remember I had to do the game story. That was a big thing back in the day for me. You write the story on the winner, and I remember I was just trying really hard to finish before the Super Bowl, and it was a cute story. Wins his first, all that good stuff. Had no clue what was coming. All right, Jake Knapp for eagle. This could get us to second, which would be big cash in the one and done. Come on. Send her down that hill. He's definitely hit this putt in the practice round, has Jake Knapp. All right, it's going to miss on the right, but that's a tap-in birdie for Jake Knapp. He birdies 17, he birdies 18 to get all the way up to a tie for 4th. Jake Knapp. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape in the one and done.
It's a good start.
It's a really good start. 2 top 5s in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And people say Dan doesn't know ball. 5 birdies in his last 6 holes. That's
2 top 4s, technically.
Yeah, 2 top 4s. 2 top 4s for the boys in the first 3 weeks.
You've made every pick independently, though. I can't take any credit for that.
Yeah, listen, it's Team Dog. It's Team Dog. You're on the team. It's team WTG. Watching the golf. That is when the rumors of Liv started. He didn't start winning till Ted Scott got him his bag. First 2 seasons, nobody cared. He started winning, and now people care. The breakout was when he beat John Rahm in singles in the Ryder Cup in Wisconsin. That's what he says. Sort of changed his whole. That was the end of 2021.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Ted Scott is not the number one factor.
No, I don't think so either.
What happened?
All right, 3-wood for J Rose on 17. Only thing you can't do here is hit it left. Beautiful view. We're getting a nice little panorama shot here. Look like a good balanced swing. That looks like it's in the middle of the fairway. Yeah, bleeding right. Finds the bunker, but it's in the flat part. That's a muni bunker.
Yeah.
That's
you can ground your club on that shit.
That's a muni bunker where it's completely flat. There's no lip.
You can drive
As a man who enjoys watching watch-alongs for soccer matches, I'm quite disappointed to only find out that this show exists. Loving it, guys. Thank you. That was actually the genesis for this, the Genesis Invitational for this to happen. Was Mark Goldbridge's watch-alongs. Field this week seems lacking. Farmers not usually pretty packed. It's just you got a lot of signature events coming up.
Yeah.
Come on, Joel. How about a fairway here?
There's that beautiful fade. Oh, too much.
Too much. This is going to be 1 yard in the rough again.
It's Right in the bunker.
Just can't hit a fairway, man.
Did that plug?
No, but I don't think so. But he just cannot find a fairway. He is battling his swing big time. Every time I watch an event at Torrey, I think of Oosthuizen grinding over his approach on the 72nd. Was it the 16th hole or maybe it was this hole where he hit it in the water or hit it in the natural area, whatever we're calling that. That was when Oosthuizen was finishing second in like every major.
Yeah.
He was Mr. Second for a while, and then he went to live and has not finished second since. Every time I watch I already read that one.
He's got a new team now.
Farmers got hit hardest by the signature events. Yeah, it did. It really did on the West Coast.
And by Tiger's injury.
Yeah. Total.
Right?
Tiger loves starting his season at Torrey. Just start the year with a win. Week before the Super Bowl. Box office.
What time does the Super Bowl come on in LA? I can't ever remember.
3:30.
3:30?
Yeah.
So we'll watch along right into it.
Yeah,
then.
we'll watch along right into it is exactly right. He hit it left rough on 72nd and had to make birdie. Oh, he still had a chance coming in. Didn't know that. Is PXG the fastest rising pro equipment sponsor? Seems like all the guys they signed are doing really well. How does Mizuno keep letting their dudes get poached? Money. It's a money situation. But yeah, they've signed a lot of guys. They signed Aldrich Potgieter. They signed Marco Penge.
Mm-hmm.
They've got Joel. They've got Jake Knapp. So they've got a little bit of a squad.
They make good products.
Did you chat about, or is it for tomorrow, the DP rumor dropping fines moving forward for live players? We'll talk about that tomorrow. That will be touched on the show tomorrow. Mark Goldberg is a complete bell end. No real United fan watches. So are you telling me I'm not a real United fan? You can disagree with the guy and still find it entertaining. Unless there is no playoff next. Yeah, I remember. I think when Scotty won, it did like bleed into the Super Bowl, if I remember. All right, we're almost at the end here, guys. We've been going for 2 hours and 7 minutes. We're blowing past. Yeah, we're blowing past our estimations. I mean, 219 was a bad shout.
You win the bet though, because it's close without doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 239. No, it's gonna be like 239 maybe. Going home to the spirit in the sky.
Yeah, good product. PXG 7-iron goes 170 or 320. Yeah, they're like trampolines, those club faces.
Are they?
The drivers are the same. From top to bottom, it's a really bouncy club.
P-Rod already posted that video.
P-Rod.
The best player in the world. Best player on the planet. Brooks finished already at -4. Let's get this golf back on.
He finished 1 under for the weekend.
Yeah, he made the cut on the number.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Cobra commercial with Speed Golf Rob?
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's pretty good.
Love that guy.
It's pretty good. Have you met? I know he's done some stuff with Scratch. Have you met him?
I had a call with him once.
Was he like a normal person?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's just a really nice guy. I mean, he's intense. I mean, he's not screaming at you.
He's not going full Cobra commercial in the Zoom.
No, but he loves the game. Like it comes through when you talk to him.
Mark Hines says, "Let's go Team Rose." Watching in Ireland, we got a strong Ireland contingent. I'll give you this again. We keep a piece of Ireland with us at all times. How about Jonathan Keane, reigning South of Ireland champion, winning a golf tournament today? Dog of the year.
Were our Ireland shows the first international dog shows?
Yes.
So they'll always
hold a special
place.
Yeah.
I look for Knapp to have a good year. He's picked up Cooch's old caddy. Yeah.
Yeah, he has. Little insight. Joe Griner dumped Jake Knapp.
Really?
Dumped him for Akshay.
He's with Akshay.
He's with Akshay.
Ashtray.
Yeah, Ashtray. Ashtray was in all the majors and all the signature events, and Joe made a business decision. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
That's an executive of the year move.
That is an executive. That's a hard decision to make. All right, Siwoo Kim on 18, playing a little cut up the left side. He likes it. 175 ball speed. Not sure if we got the grunt. We're watching on mute.
That's pretty.
He's brilliant, says Lee Torino fan. That commercial looked like a Nolan movie. Yeah, it was good. I look for Knapp to have a good year. He's picked up Cooch's old caddy, Brian Reed. Yeah, Jake's off to a good start. Had a good week early in the season. I don't remember if it was Amex or I think it was in Hawaii. I'm not sure, but yeah, Joel. Jake has all the talent in the world. Like his ceiling is as high as anyone's ceiling can be. He said, and this is what he said. I asked him early this week, what do you need to do to become a top 10 player in the world? And he said, I just got to raise my floor. Better on the bag guess, Rose or Knapp? Good question. That's a very different Nap was a cool one because we were playing like a. Ooh, Nap was a cool one because we were playing like a public course.
Talking stick.
Yeah, and it was like, what would a pro shoot at your local, public course? And he shot 500 on the front nine. Like, it was no problem at all. Just a peek into how good these guys are. All right, Rose from that Muni bunker on 17. Starts left, is cutting. Yep, right into the fat part of the green. Takes a hard hop, but it's safely on. And Justin Rose is your 2026 Farmers Insurance Open champion.
Champion?
Yeah, I'm giving it to him.
Rose was a good on the bag though because he scared you with that alligator.
Oh, the alligator thing.
That was so funny.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, listen, I love the opportunity to get to talk to a legend, and Justin Rose is a legend of the sport. All right, Joel from 151 in the front part of that bunker. We need a par here, and then we need a birdie 18. Oh, that's
wow.
It's left, but it's an aggressive line. Come on, Joel. Yes!
Oh, wow. He went
What a
right
shot.
after
Okay, we got another look at it. What a shot. That almost flew in the hole. Did you see where that divot was?
I want to see it.
Did this cat just yell Harry Potter? I don't know. We're on mute. LACC due to corp greed and not wanting peasants walking around or Quail Hollow just because it hosts PGA events. He's asking for the worst major venue in 2020.
In 2020?
In the 2020s.
Oh.
I'll say Valhalla.
Really?
Yeah, I know
Yeah, I
that
guess
it was
like-
I know that it was a good, but it was like a TPC Valhalla. You know what I mean? Rose 2026 wins over under 2.5. I'll say under. I mean, we always listen, we're very reactive as a human race. Something that we do is react to things. And look, he's gonna get one here. So you're asking me, is he gonna win over under 1.5 more times during the season? I think getting another one would be an incredible achievement at 45. So I'll say under.
I'll take the over on that actually because he's gonna win this one. I picked him to win the Masters, and I think he like wins late in the
You think
season.
he
Maybe
picks one off? Yeah,
he
he
could
won
like win the BMW or
He
something.
won in Memphis last year.
Yeah.
I won't be there for the return.
Unfortunately.
Got a strict no Memphis policy. Nothing tops the grilling you got with Patty. Betty's the hardest bag to carry.
That was my favorite.
I told his caddy was there, and I told him, you got one hell of a job. I said, I have so much respect for the work you do. And he said, why do you think I've been on the bag for 18 years? Like, no one else can
One
can
guy
put
knows
up
how
with
to
this
do
guy.
the playbook.
I thought he was joking. And then it was very clear to me that he wasn't joking.
He was trying to tell you as nice as he could,
To shut the fuck up.
but like he meant it. You could tell.
Don't talk to my golf ball. And it's
And other guys were referencing it too. Who were you talking to? They were
Shane
like,
Lowry.
Shane,
Dude,
he's like, I saw
the
that.
guys I play with now, anytime I'll say it, and Wax will be like, don't talk to my golf ball. So it's followed me around. We're back in commercial. No Memphis, but you will go to BMW this year. Yeah, BMW's in St. Louis. I'm going to be a sweaty boy.
Ooh,
St. Louis in August?
never been to St. Louis.
Neither have I. That's kind of surprising to me.
I got a lot of firsts on my schedule this year.
Where you going? Where's the first?
First Pebble Beach for AT&T.
You've never been to Pebble? You never been to Carmel?
I've been up there, but I've
Okay.
never been to Pebble Beach golf. I've been to Spanish Bay. That's it.
Okay, but that's
Not
right there.
Golf links.
Yeah. So you have not been on the ground.
I haven't set foot on
Oh
Pebble.
man, on when you get there, you need to just walk the front nine.
Maybe Monday night.
Well, really, you have to walk because the 10th hole is about as far from the clubhouse as you can get. But you need to go and walk the whole golf course because the 4th through the 10th hole is golf heaven.
I'm excited.
It is literally, you will get there and you will be like, I cannot believe that this place exists and that this piece of property is being used for a golf tournament.
I can't wait.
It's that cool. I'm excited to go to Liverpool for the Open.
Oh yeah, that'll be my second time in Liverpool for the Open.
I've only ever been to London, in England, and I'm a huge UK guy. They are Scousers, and that's not a thing that we United fans like very much.
I went to Hoylake a couple years ago, and when
He
Brian
hates the
Harmon
fucking
won,
Scousers. Oh, yo. He never gives the ball away. MUFC. His name is Kobe Mainu. That's one of the.
this is the part where I'm like, I don't know what he's
You
doing.
just like don't know what to do with your hands.
But I know like
I live here in St. Louis. Might just be as hot as Memphis. So good luck. Yeah. I don't have a no St. Louis policy though, so maybe I'll
Not
go.
yet.
Yeah, maybe I'll go. It'll probably be a one and done, but I'm just surprised, man, that the 3 playoff events, and I think this will be the last year where it is like this. I'm just surprised that it's Memphis, St. Louis, Atlanta in August. Like, surely we can do better. Oh shit, Ian Holt won again.
talking about.
I think that's back to back. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he won again. I think he won the first event of the year.
that was Corn Ferry.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
How about second place, Adam Hadwin? Talk about a guy.
Shout out to our boy.
Talk about a guy who has been in the President's Cup. Oh, his odds and age just rolls by, but it's going to be a little bit of a butt clencher coming back. Adam Hadwin's played in the President's Cup. He's won on the PGA Tour, playing the Corn Ferry Tour this year. Finished solo second. Listen, you got to earn it in the dirt.
He just missed his card this time around.
No one's gonna hand it to you. Better par 3, Augusta 12, Pebble 6. Well, 6 is a par 5, but you're asking Pebble 7. Give me Pebble 7. Give me Pebble 7. Just. Have you taken your New Mexico trip yet, Dan? I have. Yes. Didn't play golf. Didn't end up playing golf. It was my mother-in-law's 60th birthday, and we were only there for 3 days. And if you have a mother-in-law, I don't really need to say more. Okay. Rose, nice worm cam here from behind with the little saw. That's more of a pencil grip. Starts it left of the hole. It is breaking to the right. It's going to run out of speed.
Yeah.
That's still trickling. It's not going to be an issue for Justin Rose. But we are all locked in on the Joel Damon. I'm covering the Tourcast on mine because we really want Joel to make this
is
putt.
big. Big for Joel.
Look up Justin Rose's stats in Philly. He will win the PGA. One is one major at Marion. So Dan, thanks for releasing the FSU video. Been waiting for it for a long time. You're welcome, George. I hope you enjoyed it.
We love to see Maverick McNeely missing that.
Yeah, for Joel, that's good. Keep him in the top 10. I remember Matt McNeely. I was walking the back 9 with him. He was making a run. I think he shot 62 on Sunday and to lose to Ludwig last year in the Genesis, and everyone was chanting "Daddy's money" at him, which was
yeah. You talked to him after that.
Yeah, it was brutal. I mean, he's also that's just the furthest thing from like who he is. All right, Joel. First birdie on the stream. Can we call it?
Joel.
Oh, I'm getting bored of this, man.
It just walked on by.
I'm just getting bored of this. I'm getting bored of these no birdies for Joel Damon on the stream. He really thought that one was going and he couldn't believe it.
That's actually on mute. That's like such a funny face.
Oh my gosh, how did that not break?
Oh!
God damn, man.
You're like a catfish.
All right, but he's still on a tie for 9th. So unless he makes a bogey on 18, which would be a bit of a disaster, he's going to finish in the top 10. But this is a very pensive shot of Joel here. What could have been?
He did not like that.
What might still be, I could see the writers, the pros.
Oh, yeah.
Joel
Damon bit his fingernails.
He peered at the ocean, the waves crashing, his hopes dashed. How's that for a lead?
Nice.
Pretty good, huh? Hisatsune, yank job.
Just a yank.
Oh, did the very professional pat down. It wasn't your fault. You didn't just yank that putt. It actually hit something in front of you. You think Rose will go par to end it? I think he'll birdie the last. 6 is a par 3, Dan. No, it's not. It's just not. 6 is the par 5 up the hill. Quinn Egan, Dan, if you were a high school kid, which school would you go to out of the ones you've been? Great question. Florida.
I thought you meant which high school.
No. Yeah, I'd go to Florida High School.
That.
University of Florida. I think,
really?
Their coach, J.C. Deacon, is probably the coolest coach that I've come across. Gainesville is a cool town. The weather's really good. And their golf course, Mark Bostic, they got this awesome Donald Ross course that's right in the middle of campus. And the kids all drive their golf carts to it. They live like right out. It's just
I remember you telling me that.
And Florida's just like a really par for Justin Rose. Florida's just a really cool, like the athletic facilities there are insane. They have so many Olympians in like track and field and swimming. It just feels very like professional. Siwoo going for it because of course he is. He knows no other way. All gas from Siwoo Kim. Flushed it.
Threw a bullet.
That is cutting right at the flag for Siwoo. Is it going to cover that front edge? It does. Is it going to... What a
Big
shot.
Bounce.
And it bounces over the ridge. I haven't seen anyone hit it in 2 and be able to hold that front portion. Yeah, like the bounce is just too... Go Gators, says Lee Trevino.
Best years of my life there.
Probably you've already said it, but what's on the line for Joel when it comes to his status? Does this get him anywhere? A top 10 would get him... I'm not actually sure because a top 10 would get him into next week with the WM Phoenix Open, but he's already in on a sponsor's exemption. So I don't know if it then rolls over to Cognizant, but look, Joel's going to get in a number of events. It's not like Joel's not going to get in any tournaments this year.
Yeah.
And especially playing well in the beginning, making a bunch of cuts, like good play takes care of itself. So a birdie here from Joel. Let's see where it would put him. I'm so conscious of every time I swallow now. A birdie from Joel would bring him into a tie for 6. So listen, every point counts. The kids that play Florida Golf Club would dog walk a lot of non-D1 golf teams. I'm from Washington State. Do you think Chambers could get another Open? It's going to be an uphill battle. I know they had the 4-ball. I think they had another USGA tournament. This is the problem, not the problem, but this is the sort of risk that courses take when they host a US Open. It can go the wrong way, you know? Like Aaron Hills.
Yeah.
The narrative out of Aaron Hills, speaking of Aaron Hills, Brooks Koepka was doing an interview, but the narrative coming out of Aaron Hills was, oh, it's too easy, 16 under par 1. They played it as a par 72, which they never do. They got a bunch of rain. And Aaron Hills, if you've been there, is fucking incredible. Have you been to Aaron Hills?
No.
I've seen pictures of it. It is such an amazing golf course. And I don't want to say tragedy because there are actual tragedies in the world, but it is unfortunate.
It's a very unfortunate.
It's unfortunate that the narrative with Aaron Hills is that, oh, it's too easy and probably won't get another chance. And the same thing with Chambers Bay. Obviously, we talked about Poa on this show. Poa was running rampant at Chambers Bay, and the narrative for Chambers Bay is that they lost the greens, which is also kind of an interesting thing with the USGA, with the US Open going back to Shinnecock this year, because the last couple of US Opens at Shinnecock have been the narrative coming out. They lost the golf course. Zach Johnson, the golf course is gone. It's crossed the line. Where'd it go? Where did the golf course go? I see it. Tommy Fleetwood shot 63 on Sunday. It can't be that.
That's right. He shot the course record on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got Cooked Bozo saying, please God, keep the United States Open away from Chambers Bay. I've never been to Chambers Bay, but I've heard incredible things. It's just a shame. All right, we have reached the last hole. After 2 hours and 20 minutes of live streaming, Justin Rose, just another dart. Maybe a little too far right. No, he likes it. Picking up the tee.
Okay.
Just skirts that bunker. Woo! Yep. He'll probably lay up. Maybe not. I mean, he's got a 6-shot lead.
I think he'll lay up. I think he's not going to put any emotion into this last hole.
The Pacific Northwest gets left off men's pro golf, and I hate it. I totally get it. There's a fairway from Joel. We're back, baby. 173 ball speed. Get after it, young man. Come on now. Guys, this birdie from Joel is going to hit like crack because we've been waiting for one for 2 hours and 21 minutes, and we haven't seen it.
We deserve it. Oh, I want to feel that. Here's my boy, Mr. Jaeger.
Alex told me that I should move the leaderboard, so I just moved it.
Oh, is it on top of your head?
He said it was bottom puts it behind the white tile text in clip. Oh, it's for clips and hard to frame it unless I zoom in on you tight. Okay, there you go. Now you know. Now you know because it's my Super Short Show. Did you ever watch that? Is that after your time too? And you caught that one?
Short Show. It was a little late. I might have been a little old to have caught it, but I caught it.
Jaeger.
He almost just hooped it.
Go get the milk. All right, Hitsatsune. Can we make it 3 for 3 for the last group in finding the fairway?
Nope. Lefts continue.
I don't know. It's cutting.
Unless that fairway.
It's kind of cutting, and that fairway's a little wider than you think. Oh, that's
what a bad call.
Talk now. Learn ball. Talk now.
Take a break.
Talk now. Talk now. Hey, come back when you're ready. Come back with a text. Come back with a text. That's what they used to say at the frat parties when you couldn't get it. You know a brother here? Come back with a text. Is 18's a par 5 and isn't an easy hole. It is one of the easier holes on the golf course. There's water in front, and it's hard to eagle because you can't get the second shot to stay in that little front portion. Dan should Riviera host majors? Yeah, absolutely. And it's hosting the Women's U.S. Open this year, and then it's got the U.S. Open in 2031. So,
and the Olympics.
And you know how I feel about Riviera. It's my paramour. It's my forbidden love.
Back from timeout.
You're back. We're back. Siwoo for eagle after that dart. Tie for 7th would be the best that Joel can do now with a birdie. Still better than tie for 9th.
Wow, he really tapped this thing.
Yeah, he did, and it's on a fantastic line. It's going to miss to the right. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. So looks like Siwoo's going to get to a tie for 2nd unless Hitsatsune can make an eagle. That's a huge week for Siwoo Kim. Awesome start to the season for young Siwoo.
You think Siwoo finishes his career with a major? I can see it.
I could definitely see him picking off like a PGA. I don't know though. Yeah. He plays so aggressive, and I feel like major championship golf relies like a little bit of discipline. Let's see.
But if he gets on his ball striking game, like
what do you think?
10 out of 10.
Let's see what Siwoo's best ever finish in a major is. He has 1 top 10 in 34 major starts. So I rest my case a little bit. And it was this year.
Masters finishes. That's not crazy.
No, he's T21, T34, T12. But yeah, I mean, he has not played great major championship golf. I think he has 5 wins on tour. 4 wins on tour. I just think he plays so damn aggressive
If he's
Remember when
playing well, though,
he ripped out the cigs at
Yes.
at the PGA because he was
Quail Hollow.
too stressed. He goes too much stress. Have to smoke. Jordan was not in the British Open playoff in 2015. He missed it. It was he? Was he not? I remember it was Mark Leishman, 2015. And I remember Mark Leishman, Zach Johnson. I think it was Oosthuizen. Yep. You're right. Spieth missed it by 1. Siwoo Kim with the white short putter is greater than Siwoo with the long putter. Big deal. Shinnecock gave a score of +1 with Brooks. Joel's laying it up. Joel is laying it up. We're trying to make a birdie here.
Yeah.
We're not trying to hit it in the water and have a really good week crumble before our eyes. We're going to finish in the top 10 here. We got 1 wedge shot left from Joel Damon. Is Bel Air CC the hidden gem of LA? Brentwood Country Club is the hidden gem of LA.
I haven't been to Bel Air yet.
DraftKings has odds for next week. Scotty is the favorite at +210. That's crazy. Just over 2-1 to win. Xander is 20-1. Brooks is 37-1. I am not a financial advisor. I want to make that very clear. I am a golf media person. 37-1 for Brooks sounds pretty good next week. I got a feeling. I think Brooks is making a run next week. I really do. I think it's super box office. I think he's got the first round sort of jitters, first tournament back jitters away from him. I think he's doing it. Whether he's going to win the tournament, I don't know, but I think he's got a chance.
It's like probably the most live-like energy he can get on the
totally,
tour.
yeah.
Little
music playing in the background. All right, Hisatsune, let's choose a club here. Let's choose one. God, he takes his fucking time, doesn't he? Like,
how much money is that?
It's a really big shot for him. To be fair, it's a really big shot
Probably
for him. I'm gonna lay off on Hisatsune here. We're gonna get to 2:30 on the stream. 2 hours 30 minutes.
We blew past 2:19.
Just filmed front 9 with Rose Group. Dude is ice. What do you mean you filmed it? Are you working with CBS this week? Is Rose looking good for par? He's about to hit his second shot. He's in the fairway. Yes, he's looking good for par. I don't know if you need him to make exactly a par, but he might make a birdie. But Hisatsune is giving it a whack. Starts left, is cutting a lot, but it's gonna be right at the water, I think. So I think he's gonna be safe. Yeah, lands on the green, goes in the back bunker. That's not a horrible spot. He's got a lot of green to work with. He can land it short of that ridge and kind of trickle it down.
That's true. You can come in from the left side.
Yeah, let's see what
the right side.
Let's see what the leader does. Remember, we're going for the record here. We're going for 23 under par.
A par sets the record.
A par sets the record. 236 of the hole. You could probably get 4-iron there. I think he's laying up.
Hitting a long iron.
No, I think he's laying up.
No, yeah, that's a short handle.
Right?
That's a hold handle.
It's a hold handle cut. Yeah, I mean, if that's a 4-iron, then 4-irons have gotten a lot shorter. Yeah,
he's 8 feet tall.
Yeah, if that's a 4-iron, then he's playing some single length irons that are all the length of his lob wedge, because that was probably a pitching wedge.
As if this couldn't have gotten slower. Everybody laid up on them.
Everybody laid up, except for Hisatsune.
Yeah, Hisatsune.
Give him a break. He needs to translate the number on the bottom. That's not true. The numbers are numbers. 47 of those minutes are Hisatsune. Top 3: Hisatsune, Cantlay, or Harmon. Who's slower? We could answer this question objectively if the tour would just release the files. Release the damn files. How about a little leak?
I feel like it's Harmon, Cantlay.
A little. How about a little leak?
Somebody leak it.
Somebody who has access to the files about the average stroke time, so we can see
our phone numbers.
Yeah, so we can see who's the slowest on tour. How about we leak those?
We'd love to know. Just give us the top 3. Even.
We got to get through just one more commercial break here, my friends. Oh, yeah. His name is Kobe Mainu. We got a woman touching a rainbow. Not a woman, that's a girl. We're all pissed about Epstein files. Dan is upset about slow play dogs. Release those too.
I bet that's in the Epstein
I'm
files.
pro transparency. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Maybe the reason that they're not releasing the Epstein files is because the average stroke time is in there. Epstein texted, one of his billionaire friends. He said,
Trump took 6 hours to play around in Little St. James today. It's fucking brutal.
Like, I know that you might want to you're curious about the Russian girl, but how about this Patrick Cantlay average stroke time? Will they not show the times players take to protect? I'm not sure what that meant. Cantlay just hung out with the staff Don't know what that means. Dan, aren't you a Broncos fan? I am. My mom's from Denver. We did not have a team growing up when I was in LA. I was bummed that the whole Bo Nix situation, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm a enormous Broncos fan and that it like ruined my day. Alex Bush is a much bigger Buffalo Bills fan than I am a Denver Broncos fan. That's you're not serious. You're not serious.
No, it was a joke.
Okay, good. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And we're back. No, we're just showing some holeouts here.
We're just watching.
Does this go in from Thorbjornsson? Holy, what a fucking holeout that was.
Sick.
That's like the hardest shot in golf. 50 yards spinning dead right.
If we weren't so mad at you, bro.
Yeah, if you didn't break our hearts last week. All right, Joel Damon, the wedge shot is here. The wedge shot is here for Joel on the 18th hole. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. One arm finish. Oh, man. Oh, man. Carry it.
Oh.
What was wrong with that, Joel?
Incredible.
Little chunk flyer, baby. Yeah. Yeah. The old chunk flyer. That was it. I thought that was going in the water for sure.
Matsuyama.
Oh, man. Come on, Joel. Come on, Joel. Best round I ever played was in the semifinals of the club championship this year. I think I was 6 under through 13 and walked in after 13. But with the pressure and with the like situation, that was the best round of golf I ever played. All right, Rosie. Nah, it's long of it. That's all right. He needs a 2-putt for the record, so we're gonna see if he breaks the record. Chase says, "What's up, Dan and Ben and chat? What's up to you back, my friend?" Joel did the announcer fake out a la Matsuyama. Joel one-hander. All right, guys. Oh, salute to all of you because this has been a long back nine.
Rosie's talking to the camera.
Yeah, he's loving it, dude.
Shouting out his cat.
He definitely has a little bit of he definitely has a little like showman, capacity. And enjoy the moment.
Haven't you called him the thespian before?
He's got a little thespian in him. I mean that in a compliment.
Yeah,
listen, this is show business. End of the day, this is show business.
Yeah, he's like of the kind of actors. He's a stage actor.
He's 100%. He's the screen and the stage, but he's a stage actor.
Which is really where like the most like dignified.
That's the honorable way to act. 100%. Yeah, He's very expressive with his face. Like I remember when he holed out with the hybrid or with the 3-wood at Pebble, and he was like, "Yeah."
I even did interviews, man. Like yesterday with Amanda, he gave like a 3-minute long answer.
Ben, did you watch the Penn State hockey game yesterday at Beaver Stadium?
No, I did not. That's cool that it was at Beaver Stadium, though.
Outside. Dan, how did you not have Rory in that shorts video about peaks? That was Ben. In the Dan Kings, we didn't have 2014 Rory. People were mad about that.
You know what? Here's a little watch-along exclusive. It was the first item on the list, and whoever copy and pasted it.
It just got lost?
It got missed.
So it's supposed to be in there?
Because I did 11 instead of 10, so they took 10. It was,
It got lost in the shuffle. It got lost in the shuffle.
But I went the wrong order anyway, so.
But you didn't watch the hockey game?
No, I didn't.
Not a Penn State hockey guy?
No, I mean,
did you ever go to games when you were there?
No, they didn't have the team was like a club team when I was there.
Oh, really?
My buddy Tommy Olchek came through.
Oh, Tommy.
Joined the team.
Oh, big Tommy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tommy. All right, Hisatsune, let's see if he can make a birdie to get into that tie for second. Might get him into Pebble and Riv. He's playing the chunk and run. Is that going to take a left turn? Oh, you can't leave it on top. You can't leave it on top. It's not. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Yep, it catches the ridge. It's not going to get all the way there, though, is it?
That's cool.
How about the contours? He's saying he hopes Lordy is watching back home because last time they were there, Kuchar was in the hospital. What?
Lordy?
I think that's Gareth Lord was a caddy on the PGA Tour. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Rose is going to dominate the senior tour. Well, yeah, he's dominating the real tour, and he's only 45, so he's got a lot of years left. Someone tell me Justin Rose has a chance to make birdie. I don't watch much golf. Justin Rose does not have a great chance to make birdie. but his caddy's stoked. You can already tell he's celebrating the win.
Oh my
Because
God,
like
they
the
dapped
player,
up
look at him,
hard.
he's loving it. Because the players
He's
are
already
like,
pulling the
he's
flag
like, yeah,
off.
he's like, give me that flag, give me that flag, toss that thing off. This is mine. I mean,
Fly
listen, the players are really good at like keeping everything under wraps. So when you're a caddy and you got a 6-shot lead, you're like, this one's going in the house.
He's already thinking about which room
I'm
that's going
taking
in.
this for myself. This is mine. I don't want this to get lost in the shuffle. I think he's got to put that in his back pocket, you know?
We do have to stop with the upside downwards. There's no reason for it to be backwards, upside down,
Yeah.
or large at all. I would say.
Yeah, I don't like the large
If it
ones
doesn't
either.
say worm can, please, then fuck off.
Exactly. All right, J Rose, 2 putts for the record.
5 putts for the win.
We've seen this putt like 27 times.
Did he leave it way short?
Yeah, he left it short. Not way short, but
Oh.
short. All right.
right.
That should be the record for
That's
Justin
gonna be the
Rose.
record, yeah.
That should be the record. What a win, man. 45 years old.
Brooks top 10 parlay with Drake May MVP. I like that cross.
Ooh, Josh Schellenberger
Let's
is
go.
sharp in the chat. I have a parlay for Justin Rose to make 3+ birdies or better. Damn, he just missed his birdie putt. So
Damn.
my apologies to you. But yeah, no birdie coming for Justin Rose. He's got about 2 feet left for par. His Satsune will putt first, and then it will be Joel, and then it will be Justin Rose, and then we are saying goodbye to you all. What a great first watch along. For a guy leading by, I think the closest it got was 6.
Yeah.
The whole back 9. For all of you to be with us. I hope you guys will join us again. We do this every week. It's such a fun thing for us to do. It's totally different from the broadcast. Obviously, you need to watch the broadcast to follow along with us. So it's a companion to the broadcast, but it's super fun for us to do this. And hopefully you guys will join us all year. And Hisatsune gets it. That's a big putt for him.
It is.
So it's going to be a 3-way tie for second with Pearson Kuti, Siwoo Kim, and Hisatsune.
Sheesh.
Nothing better than the tour. Blades is 18, Rose is 45. What a game. What a game we all love so much.
Only on tour, baby.
Only
It's where
on
the best belong.
Only in golf. Only in golf. Yeah, that's our new thing, right? Where the best belong.
Yeah.
All right, Joel. Let's convert this. T7. He didn't have his best stuff at all today. It was a slog for the whole back 9. Let's convert on that shot. Yes, Joel.
Thanks,
Tie for
boy.
7th. Look, it wasn't what he had in mind coming into the day, but a birdie on the 18th to salvage a 73 and a T7 finish. It's a good start to the year for Joel Damon, and let's build the momentum. He's in the WM Phoenix Open next week. He thought he needed a sponsor's exemption, but he finished top 10, so he gets in on his number, earned his way in the field. Joel is back. I'm feeling really good about this year. And there it is for Justin Rose. And there's that. We got the Justin Rose signature. 45 years old, the oldest wire-to-wire winner on tour in 15 years since Rocco Mediate. His caddy Fooch, absolutely loving it. What a player, man. What a player. Won late last year, wire-to-wire winner. Just totally, totally dominant. We love all you guys for joining us here on the watch along. We're going to get some rest here right now. Joel Damon's giving Justin Rose his props. Thank you to all of you. We will see you next week. We'll see you tomorrow for Dan on Golf. 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. on the Pacific time.